Well, hello. Hello. Oh, that was a bit laggy. Why was that laggy? It's because I've not streamed in a few days again. My setup hates me. That's what usually happens, right? My setup hates me when I don't stream for a few days. It's trying to tell me off. I need to grab an alert or two there. It was Hans with a sub in the intro screen. Let's go and grab that straight away. Hello, hello. How am I? Tired. Thank you so much, Hans. I appreciate you, mate. 19. You're an absolute beauty. Thank you for the first sub of the day. To get the energy flowing, to get things started. Thank you so much, mate. Super kind of you. I appreciate that a lot. And then Frosty, tuning in from Australia for the first time. Thank you for your follow. Likes coffee. Coffee's the best thing in the world, mate. Nothing better. Literally nothing better. I don't think there is anything I like more in life than coffee. I'm trying to think if there is anything, and I'm struggling. At least for, like, material things, you know. Thank you for the follow. Hello, friends. How we doing? Good to see you all. Yeah, one stream will come here and you'll say I'm super well rested. I know, right? I know. That will be the day. That'll be the day. How are we doing, folks? Good to see you all. Welcome, everybody. Hello. Happy Thursday. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is now available to pre-order on Steam. As I'm sure you folks are probably already aware. So if you are wanting to pre-order it and get ready for November and you are waiting for the Steam version, then you can pre-order it on Steam now. So that's all rocking and rolling. So there we go. And we got some new scenery as well to check out. I won't lie to you, I completely forgot. I got the email about this scenery earlier on this week. And with everything else going on, it just kind of glazed over the top of everything. And then this morning I was like, right, it's pre-order for Steam today, but I swear there's something else happening. And I couldn't put my brain to it. And then it clicked. So luckily, I had time to make sure everything was set up and good to go. But yeah, this scenery releases tomorrow, and we are doing a giveaway for a copy of it. So that's exciting. Pilot C. Dens, thanks for the follow. Cheers. Thank you. Hope we're well. Pre-ordering ASAP. Nice. When can we showcase you a new scenery? Jack, you've got to make one. And then you can show it off to me. Yeah, I guess that's the only way, right? Yeah, I've not had a chance to look around the scenery yet. I've loaded in to make sure that it loaded in. And that was it. I won't lie to you. I loaded in to make sure everything was set before I finished my work day. And then I was going to go and help Mama Chewy with food and get food down and sorted and stuff. And then I came back to go live and the sim had crashed. It had frozen. So I've had to restart the sim, but it's working now. So there we go. Yeah, so Jorg actually confirmed yesterday, folks. For those of you who are interested in like premium deluxe stuff, from what he said, you're going to be able to buy individual aircraft. So if you just if you're not interested in all of the standards, all the premium deluxe stuff, then I think you're going to be able to actually purchase individual products. I don't know how much more expensive they're going to be, but yeah, I think it was quite a cool idea. Hey, Rick, hello. It's 67 months. Look at that. Well timed with the end of the song. Thank you, mate. There's no list of airports yet. I'm still waiting to receive them. Thank you, mate. Oh, mate, that will be unreal. Take the tissues. Thank you very much indeed for the 67-month sub, mate. That's wild. Enjoy. Have an amazing time at the film, mate. Have an amazing time. Yeah, I'm still waiting for like a full list, but so everybody knows exactly what's included. But yeah. Anyway, are we all well? Do you know what? I suppose I should have something on the foreground of the screen, really, shouldn't I? There we are. Are we going to play into the meme? There we are. We'll play into it, shall we? I'm raising my eyebrows at you like a disappointed parent. Oh, dear. Well, YouTube went very well. No, I hope you all enjoyed the dev stream yesterday. I'm well aware of things. I'm not going to make too much of a comment of it, but everything went smoothly on YouTube, it seems. I mean, it was crazy. There were like 4,500 people watching, so it was wild. It was wild, but it was good fun. It was good fun. So yeah, no memes here. You're all pains. You're all absolute pains, and I love you all. Yeah, on a serious note, I'm not gonna comment too much on the whole dual jetways thing. I've obviously, because I wasn't actually involved with it on Twitch, I was moderating YouTube for the whole evening. I wasn't really aware of exactly what had gone on until after it had all finished. And so I've tried to gather perspectives from both sides of things. You know, obviously being familiar with quite a lot of you folks who were involved with the Twitch chat yesterday, and then obviously with the work side of things as well. Just to kind of get some further perspective on things and everything, and then look at, you know, ways that things can be improved in the future. I really don't believe that our moderation team was solely to blame for yesterday. I think there was a lot of immaturity in the end. Maybe not the start, but in the end, I really do think there was. I did have a good chat with Ian about it this morning. And Ian and I have had a really great chat about things, and he's been really great about stuff. And obviously, there's no blame on him whatsoever for anything that happened yesterday. But I think things just got blown a little bit out of proportion, and I'm sure there's things that can be improved upon all the way around. But I mean, all I can speak about is from the YouTube perspective. We had like well over 3,000 people in the YouTube chat, and I was expecting it to be chaos, but it was really quite civilized. I mean, there were people asking questions at the wrong time, but like I just didn't raise those questions then. I raised those at the appropriate time, kind of thing. And yeah, YouTube was pretty awesome. So yeah. Yeah, I agree, and I'm aware of, as I say, I can understand perspectives from both sides of everything that happened yesterday with that whole thing. I think it's been way blown out of proportion. I really do. I really think it's taken up way too much of my day today when it didn't really need to. But hey, I wasn't personally involved with it, so it's been a good opportunity for me to kind of sit back and actually look at things retrospectively from an overall perspective. All I would ask is that in the future, please don't antagonize things further, folks, because it does make our lives a hell of a lot more difficult when we're already so busy. I'm not trying to say that there wasn't anything wrong on the behalf of anything that was going on with Twitch moderation yesterday, but it certainly wasn't helped with things being antagonized further. And it really did make everybody's lives a lot more difficult. So I, please, just on a general common decency point, please try not to antagonize things like that. You know, if you guys have got a problem, you can message me. If you guys have got an issue with something, drop me a message and I'll respond when I can. That's what I'm here to do. But yeah, I just think things got really blown out yesterday, and they certainly didn't need to be. And I think that was a little bit of a. I think the thing that also shocked me was when I came into Ian's stream yesterday and asked what was going on and got absolutely hounded. I went to bed pretty upset last night. I won't lie, because I went into Ian's chat and like there were people like, "You are a disgrace," and I'm like, "Whoa, what the fuck? I wasn't even there." So yeah. Anyway, right. I said I wasn't going to talk about it, and then I have spoken about it, but I just kind of want to get it out and over and done with. Right, let me move my Discord over just in case I get any pings or anything. Yes! Scenery! Johannesburg! Let's fly! Let's do it. We're off down to Cape Town today, so it's a couple of hours flight. We'll keep ourselves occupied in cruise, but let's focus on what we've got today, which is the new Johannesburg scenery from iniBuilds, which isn't out today. It comes out tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time it's coming out tomorrow, but obviously some of us have been very lucky enough with the kind team at iniBuilds to get some, early access to it and to show it off early, which is nice. I know Grizzle was streaming it earlier on. I don't know if anybody else has showcased it yet, so we'll go and have a good look round before we get flying. What else was there? And yeah, we're doing a giveaway as well. So when we're in cruise and when we're on our way to Cape Town, we'll do a giveaway, just as we normally do, where we do it like where people put in a message, a keyword that I say into the chat. So we'll do it how we always do giveaways here. So we'll do that during cruise. All right. So yeah, we're going to have a look around. Chewy, can I please get unbound on MSFS channel? In the greatest of respects, I'm not worrying about work things right now. I desperately just need to have a relaxing stream with my beautiful community here, enjoy myself and chill out and not have to worry about those things. If you've been banned on a particular channel, then you need to send an unban request to that channel. All right. So not the right place for it in here, especially as a first time message just following the channel. Right, we've got people on YouTube as well saying, show the airport, please. Let's do it. 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 Did you see Ian's new record? 3 streams, 3 crashes. Bloody hell. Do you know what we need to get for Ian? You know, at like workplaces, they've got the days since last, what is it? You know, like days since last incident. I think Ian needs one of those. The only problem is that it wouldn't get very high. It would probably... Actually, no. Instead of days since last incident, it would need to be hours since last incident. Maybe we need to make him one of those. There we go. I've got him a Christmas gift. Sorted. 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 Right. I'll turn the volumes up for the sim in the moment. Let's go and have a look, though. Here it is! The brand new iniBuilds Johannesburg scenery, which does release tomorrow. Now, again, as I always say with anything that's pre-release, everything and anything that you see here is all subject to change. So if you see some weird issues or something not 100% right, fear not. There's a good chance that it might be fixed in the actual build that goes out to everybody tomorrow, okay? I know there's still some things that they want to fix with like land terraforming and stuff, I think. And there's also, I don't think they'll mind me telling you, they have asked me to turn off passengers in the terminal because they were having an issue where some of the passengers wanted to go through the floor. So they have asked me to turn off the passengers. Obviously, I'm sure all of these things will get fixed tomorrow for the actual release. Yeah, do they have the red error guy? That's my Halloween costume, by the way. Yeah. But, I mean, it looks gorgeous, doesn't it? It looks gorgeous. We did have the Gaffer Sim scenery for Johannesburg before this, which I quite liked. But it's iniBuilds. You know, you know what they're like. You know, they don't hang about. They release things on a very consistent and frequent basis, but, you know, it's always of good quality, and it's another absolute stonker of a scenery. As is always, you know, if you purchase this on the iniBuilds store, you're going to get, like, options to be able to turn off features. So if you don't want all the ground service equipment, if you don't want the clutter, you know, if you don't want the people inside the terminal buildings, you'll be able to turn those things off. So it's pretty standard kind of iniBuilds stuff. But, you know, well, as you can see, we've got some nice clutter. We've got some nice detailing with custom ground textures. All the things that you would expect. We've got interiors, custom modeling on all the stands and everything. If we go and swing the camera about a little bit. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with my Xbox controller. You can see we've got custom textures all the way going over the other side of the airport as well. And the runways as well. And they've modeled the whole blooming thing. They've modeled the whole thing. I feel like this is always one of the things. You guys know how... Do you remember back in the days of P3D and X-Plane? Whenever you would buy a scenery, you could always tell where the edge of the developer's scenery was. Like, it was just like a box. That's one of the things that I feel like is the most underrated thing in Microsoft Flight Sim. And I'm saying this from a user of the Sims perspective, not as a employee of the Sim. Like, you can fly to so many places and you don't know where normally the end of the scenery is that's been handmade by a third-party developer and where the start of just the normal scenery is. And I love that. And it just looks flawless here, as you can see. So, yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like the runway's recently been resurfaced. It looks very new, doesn't it? It looks very, very, very new. Sorry if I'm missing messages. Sorry. Yes, that is correct. Thank you, Fat Boys Fat. It's very right. Yeah, of course, as always, folks, if you are going to pick up this iniBuilds scenery tomorrow for Johannesburg, I do have a creator code. It's just Chewy94. Feel free to use it. If you don't want to use it, don't worry. I still love you anyway. But any revenue that I do get from that creator code, I don't pocket it for sweets. Although I do like sweets. I don't pocket it for sweets. It goes back into the stream. So whether I'm buying new sceneries myself to stream to you all, picking up new aircraft to try not to crash, or, you know, like production stuff, new lighting I'm looking at. I know Jamie's got some new emotes recently. I think it's time for us to have a bit of a refresh in chat, especially with like sub badges and stuff. So I think I need to start saving up for that because that's quite a lot. So yeah, so if you do use the creator code, then it all goes towards those kind of things. Hello, Becca, darling. You alright, my love? Guessing you are home. Which airport is best to fly into as a PAX and as a pilot? I've got no idea, mate. I've never been to Italy, so I've got no idea. No idea, mate. Never been to any of those. I've only been to them in the sim. And of course, as you would expect, we do have a full interior. Now, so as you can see, this is going to look like a very bare interior with the fact that there's no passengers. If you missed it at the start, iniBuilds have just asked that I've take out the passengers from the scenery at the moment because they've just got a couple of bugs with some of the passengers trying to escape through the floor. But, you know, imagine that this was all in good fashion. Oh, I've got a real complaint to make. They're advertising illy coffee. Ugh, that's a real. I don't want the scenery anymore. I'm kidding. So yeah, it's nice though because they've modeled different areas. They've not gone like crazy overboard with the interior, but yeah, look at all this. You've got all the nice duty-free stuff. There we go. Lindt chocolate. Now we're talking. That's a little bit better than that crap chocolate, crap coffee even. Peace pizza. So yeah, this will look more alive when we've got the passengers in here and stuff. But, you know, again, it's just typical iniBuilds quality. You've got lots of nice stuff modeled. I think I like an interior like this because it's detailed, but it's not like crazy detailed. It's not like going to take up a tremendous amount of performance. But it's like, you know, from the perspective of looking at it from here, like that looks great, doesn't it? So iniBuilds definitely take those things into account when they make a scenery. They're like, yeah, we want it to be detailed, but not over the top. I think that's one of the downfalls with like Pyrigi sceneries. I love Pyrigi sceneries, and they are the best quality sceneries we have in the sim, but there's almost too much. And eventually it's just like, I'm never actually going to see a lot of the elements that they've put in here, and it's just taking up my performance. I feel like this strikes the nice balance though. So yeah, it looks gorgeous, doesn't it? It looks gorgeous. We'll have a quick look at the night lighting, shall we? And then we'll jump into the aircraft and go and get flying. Does that hurt you? Yes. Why would you do that to me? You know I'm already fragile at the moment. Why would you do that? Right, let's go and have a look at the night lighting. Yeet. Ooh. Very nice. Very nice. I think one thing that I like about night lighting is when you get a variety in like the apron lighting. You know, when you can just tell that like things have been copied and pasted. Yeah, it looks really nice. I love the way the buildings are lit up as well. That looks really nice, doesn't it? The way that you've got the actual flood lighting on the terminal building itself. And I'm guessing there's lighting inside. Yeah, look, you can see the inside of the interior is lit up as well. Even the jetways are. And then you've got a different lighting underneath. Nice. Yeah, gorgeous. Very nice. Very nice. And then obviously you can see all the taxiways and stuff. Just the standard stuff. 10 out of 10 would land here. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're not going to be flying back here tonight, chat. We could fly back here tomorrow on stream. But we're just going to do the one flight today. We're just going to be flying down to Cape Town. It's been ages since we've done a nice long flight to Cape Town. So that's our plan. Right, on that note, I tried to be a pro there with production and stop the music before the next one. Let's go and get some sound in the sim. And make sure that's all set to go. And then we will go and get this rocking and rolling. So I'm not gonna fly in real time because otherwise we're just gonna be at night the whole time. So let's go and yeet that back. There we go. Cool. There we go. All that effort for the sticky out parts, but then it's just straight up black texture for the other windows. Where's that? What? Oh, there. Yeah, I think that's fine though, because I don't think you necessarily need those bits. Like, I don't think, you know, like, I think that's enough, isn't it? I don't necessarily think you need those bits. And to be honest with you, I'm not familiar with the real airport. These could actually be like this in real life. You know, you might not actually be able to see inside there in real life, so that might be modeled accurately. To be honest with you, sorry, hiccup. I think it's fine. And obviously we've got all sorts of different ground clutter and stuff. It's even like branded, so you've got like Swissport there and Menzies here, and yeah, I'm a fan. There is a GSX profile as always with iniBuilds scenery, so you'll be able to install a full GSX profile as you would expect. Yeah, this looks cool. Look at our stand here with all of this stuff. I love all of this being in dollies, 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 dollies. They like to play with dollies, don't they? GPU, chocks, steps. Cool. Aircraft, obviously, we're in the Phoenix, and we're in one of the liveries that was included in the livery manager. We're just in Zulu, Sierra, Sierra, Zulu, Juliet today. There we go. Yeah, who made the GSX profile? I wonder, eh? Right, let's go and get this going. Let's go and get things going. First things first, let's do this. We're going to need to change the time in the sim. So it's 11:07 Zulu, so let's say 11:30. I tell you what, chat, I think you can tell I'm absolutely exhausted. It's mainly because I'm not sleeping much at all at the moment, but then just with everything over the past week, I'm just absolutely exhausted. But there's something about just getting on a stream that I feel like it's because it's such like a natural happy place for me. Like I just kind of just kind of relax again. So I know I always say it, but I really appreciate you all being here and tuning in. You folks know how to help chill a boy out. Right, South African Airways, let's go and do that. Sending Coffee Mite and Vegemite on toast. Yes! Absolutely. I ran out of coffee. I think I've left it all at Becca's. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, I can open a fresh bag of coffee. Oh, wait. Where is it all? And I think I've left all of the coffee that I bought, like, in Devon and stuff at Becca's. Or at least I've left some bags of coffee there. Or I can't find them anywhere at home. Yeah, babe, can you have a look? Can you see if there's any random bags of coffee that I've left at yours? Because I feel like I have. If not, I don't know where they've gone. So I had to have some coffee beans that had been roasted in May. Ugh. And for a snob like me, that's centuries ago. I will hunt, but I haven't seen any. Oh, damn it. I don't know where I put it. I've been looking everywhere. Right, let's go and have a peek at the flight plan. Let's have a peek here and see what we've got for our flight today. So we're South African or Springbok 343 today. 26th of September. Wait, that means October, November, December. Oh my God. I'm 31 in 4 months. I swear I just turned 30. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not having a midlife crisis. Johannesburg to Cape Town in the A320. Zero fuel weight. We're going 57.9 today if we just round that one up. Takeoff weight 66.7. Landing weight 61.7. Cruising flight level 360 for about a 2-hour flight time today. That's going to take 5 tons of fuel. We're going to take 9. Thanks to Wayne Cobb. Special shout out to your boy Wayne Cobb for dispatching today's flight. Thanks. I need to double check the ATIS. Earlier on they were using 21 right out via Ragul. And then 19 into Cape Town via Erdas. But again, we'll double check all that later. All right. 146 passengers getting on board today. Yeah, that's us. That's us. Wait until you turn 40. You act as if I'm gonna get that. No, I'm kidding. That's very morbid. What was I gonna say? Let's go and do aircraft pre-flight. Don, hello, how you doing? Tyler, 5 months. Hello, mate. Thank you very much. Third sub of the day. Cheers, bud. Thank you so much, my friend. Frosty, it's probably because your the reserves in your Perfinite page are too high. How time flies. 5 months. Tyler, I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much for the 5 month sub. Hope you are well, my friend. Hope you are well. Justin, hello. Where can I find your filter settings? Literally with exclamation mark filters. Is that the command? Why is that not working? Wait, is it filters or is it shader? What is the command? I'm literally losing it. What's my command for my NVIDIA shaders again? Is it just shaders? I thought it was... Oh, it did. Why did it work for Kieran, but it didn't work for me? Stream Elements is faffing. It's fine. At least it works. And I thought I was losing all mental sanity then. Anyway. Hey, Espada, good to see you. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Yeah, my MSFS settings on my website is still pretty much up to date. If anything's changed, I might have just dabbled around in terrain and object LOD, but that's it. It should be the same apart from that, really. Should be the same. Oops. Let's go and do all of that. We've got a bit of ATC on. We've got ground and center online. Cool. And then we'll go and get a weather request in here. I don't know if they've got pre-departure clearances, but we'll go and see if we can do that as well. Okay, weather request. FAOR, Johannesburg. I'm definitely doing the Lufty Cargo MD-11 flight from Nairobi into here soon. Also, I don't know what plans are yet for this weekend, chat. I'm shattered, so I don't think there's going to be any streaming this weekend. I've not had a chance to chat to Becca yet. Obviously, Mama Chewy's still recovering from her surgery. She's doing really well, though. Really, really, really well. So I'm not too sure what the plan is just yet in terms of streaming or what I'm doing this weekend. What I do know, though, is that Nerd is a beautiful human for 78 months up. Thank you, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What a glorious day in Florida. Thank you, mate. Ooh. Oh. I swear you said that the other day. I swear you said that the other day. Thank you, mate. Josh on YouTube says those black windows are like that in real life. There we go. There we go. Right, I'm going to see if I can get... I'm not too sure if we can do PDC. Should we just try it? If I do this... Yeah, I'm pretty sure you told us that. I feel like you did. ATC request, pre-departure clearance. Let's see. This might not work, but we'll give it a try. Gate number, we're at Echo 1, which is where the real world flight left from today, and the ATIS is information alpha. That's a nice easy one. Good evening, Choco. Hello. Right, we'll see if this goes through. I don't actually know whether they've got PDC here. Oh, clearance request received. Oh, well, hopefully it's going to work. Let's just have a quick look at the weather. Yeah, so we should be departing off of 21 right today. The wind's 240 degrees, 12 knots, cav okay, temperature 25, dew point -7, and the QNH is 1021. Why is it doing that? Why is it going standard? That's weird. Okay, 1021. There we go. Cool. How's the new scenery? Yeah, it looks really awesome, mate. Really happy with it. Obviously, we're still fueling at the moment. We've got about 1.5 tons left to go. That's not too bad. Right, FMGC in it. Let's go and load these bits in. So the ATIS says departing runway 21, right? I pre-ordered the Aviators edition today. Hopefully it'll be worth it. I hope you think it's worth it, mate. Absolutely. Absolutely. I certainly hope so. Yeah, Steam pre-orders went live about 4 hours ago. So my colleagues in Seattle had another super early morning this morning. And then I was trying to get access to there's like the Steam forum section. I was trying to get access to that, which was faffing. I think we got there. Right, we're cruising flight level 360, right? Yeah, 360. And we'll get our prelim load sheet stuff. 57.9. No, not that. And 29. Accept. So these are just our preliminary figures. They're not the final ones. And then fuel, we said it should be 9 tons, right? Yeah. 9.0. So we're out via Raggle, departing runway 21 right. How many departures are they for Raggle? There's 2, so we'll get our clearance. Let's go and call on voice, because I don't think they've got PDC. 121.9.
Left, please contact South Africa on 128.325 and then contact me back once crossed.
Cross contact South Africa control.
Oh, how much is the bill? Is that $3,000? $3,604 for the fuel today, chat. Who's gonna help? Andrew. Hello, 33 months. Hello. Okay, Miku, no worries. Thank you, mate. I should check that, probably, shouldn't I? Andrew, you're a legend. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for the 33 months. You're 3 months away from the 3 years. Yeah, have a look down the sofa. That's a good idea. Oh, Gary. Yeah, he's just walked straight through the engine. Brilliant. Thanks, Gary. Well done. Thank you. All right, seatbelt signs can go on. Johannesburg, good evening. Springbok 343 A320 stand echo 1 with Alpha on board. Clearance, please, to Cape Town. I don't know if they require all that information here, but...
343, welcome to Johannesburg. Yes, you are cleared to Cape Town as filed on flight level 360 on request. After takeoff, runway 21 right. Comply with the Raggle 3 Bravo departure. Climb initial altitude 8,000, squawk 7365.
Springbok 343 cleared to Cape Town. 21 right after departure. It's the Raggle 3 Bravo departure. Initial climb 8,000 feet with the squawk code 7365.
Springbok 343, readback is correct. Please call next for push and start.
Cool. Give him a double click to let him know that's what we're going to do. So 8,000 feet for the initial climb, and it's that Raggle 3 Bravo. So, oh yeah, it was the only option that we were going to have because it's the only one off the southerly. So it's straight out until we are 9 DME away from the Johannesburg VOR. Swinging right-hand turn. God, this is a non-RNAV departure. Swinging right-hand turn to then intercept the 262 radial outbound from said VOR, direct to Raggle today. Initial climb is 8,000 feet. Now, you say, like, that's quite high. It's not at all. Because the airport elevation is 5,500. So really, we've only been cleared to about 2,500 feet above aerodrome elevation. So we're going to level out pretty quickly here. Unless we obviously get climb quite quickly from center. And 8,000 is confirmed. We'll see if we can get some figures. Actually, you know what? I was going to see if I could get some figures to do like a November departure. But you know what? It might be quite nice to ask to go all the way down to Quebec just so that we can see more of the airport. Yeah. Can't wait for the INIA 330. I know, right? I'm still sat here like, what the heck is my first aircraft going to be that I fly on stream? It's auto handoff, is it? Thank you, mate. 128.325 is our next frequency.
Johannesburg ground, Combat 131, holding Bravo.
Combat 131, continue taxi Lima to stand.
Passing
22.
6,500 makes sense. Do you know if you have pre-ordered the sim that you have a...
Lima to
Wait, what?
Charlie to Combat
If you
131,
have
thank
pre-ordered the sim, do you have preview access? No, the simulator releases on November the 19th, mate. That's when you'll get it. I don't get where this whole preview access thing is, where this has come from. We've not said anything about any sort of preview access. The simulator releases on November the 19th. So we'll just do this off prelim figures. And we'll calculate that. Yeah, so because of the elevation here, our V-speeds are pretty high. 152, 154, 155. So we'll send that across. Yeah, well, there was like a whole like beta phase and everything with MSFS 2020 wasn't there. There's not going to be that with 2024. There will be a tech alpha. How many people are able to do that tech alpha? I do not know, but there will be a tech alpha at some point during October. And that's, well, it's a technical alpha. It's not for people to necessarily just play the sim early. It's for us to do some technical stuff. So yeah. No, Dylan, no, because it's not for the same thing that they're referring to, mate. How's Joburg? Imran, yeah, it looks awesome, mate. Looks absolutely awesome. Right, okay, good. So we're actually just waiting on Gary and crew to finish up their bits and bobs and their jobs, and then we're good to go. Taxi is super simple. We're parked just here, so we'll push back, and then I imagine it'll just be out via Alpha. So there we go. Yeah, there will be a tech alpha, but that'll be it. Yeah. Am I doing a return? Not today, mate. It's a 2-hour flight. And there's a small chance I might fall asleep during that 2 hours. So if I did the return, I'd definitely be asleep. And then we'll go and get the APU started shortly. And we need that final load sheet through. And then we're good. Easy peasy. I was debating doing this in the 737 today because there's so many airlines that fly this route, but I just thought, you know what? I fancy the Phoenix. Let's do that. Yeah, Adam, genuinely not a question that I even know the answer to.
Ground, FAOR 600, ready, push and start.
So we've not got too much baggage to go. They should only be a couple of minutes or so, and then we'll rock and roll.
Pushed faces south on 1021, FAOR 600.
There's a Wild Mac just getting his push and start clearance. He's going Sapphire, so he should be in the 738, I'm guessing. Let me just check my messages. Can't wait for the iFly to come out. Yeah. Hopefully it won't be too long. I hope they're not going to rush it out to release it before 2024 launches. I think that's my only concern. Wait, this is a random question. Did the previews of the iFly Max really start to pick up in frequency once the Max in MSFS 2024 was announced? I feel like those timings were quite similar, weren't they? You wonder whether iFly are going to try and get their Max out before MSFS 2024 launches. I hope they're not rushing it, because I realise that even though there's, you know, hopefully the free Max in MSFS 2024, you know, obviously I hope that's going to be a really good thing. I'm sure there will be some people who might want something of, you know, of the quality of what iFly are looking to hopefully do as well. Although I've not flown the Max in the MSFS 2024 yet, so I don't quite know what system depth it's got just now. There was a lot more to see after the announcement. Yeah, I wonder. I don't think that's coincidental, is it? In my eyes, it would make sense because when people have a free Max, they might reconsider buying theirs. Yeah. That's it. Shaggy's here on YouTube. Hello, mate. I wish I could get onto the alpha to see if it would work on your Yeah, I unfortunately, it's not something I control, mate. I'm absolutely positive I will have no say in who is involved in the tech alpha. I know just as much as you folks on that one at the moment. There you go. You can hear that loud APU. And I think that's well timed with boarding finishing. That looks like the last suitcase. And then we can get flying. Ding. APU bleach. External power. And there we go, we got our final load sheet. So 57.9 is the same in 29.8. Literally nothing has changed. Gosh, how organized are we? Although the MAC tower's changed. So that's going to change the THS value. So we'll just send that across. It's now 0.0. Everything else is the same. Weather radar situation is a shame. I lost so much hope for 2024. I understand that people are like, we know that people are really excited. Like, you know, it's a hotly requested feature, a weather radar. I do think it's a shame that people are pinning so much work and so much effort and so much passion that's gone into the new sim just based off of a weather radar. I mean, if that's going to be the defining thing for you to not want to buy the new sim, that's totally up to you. But I thought that was an interesting point. I wasn't necessarily expecting people to be like, I don't think I'm going to buy the product anymore because it's not got a weather radar. I'd hopefully like to think it's got lots of awesome, amazing new things that people are going to enjoy, you know, despite that. Okay, Mo Charlie onto there. Beacon lights on, so GSX should do its thing. And then we'll get ready.
600 ready, taxi.
Traffic 600, do you need a full-lane takeoff or would you accept the intersection takeoff?
Hello, Captain. We are ready
We
for
can run
pushback.
the numbers for an intersection, certainly. 600.
Traffic 600, not a problem. Taxi to holding point in November for runway 21 flight via left Lima, left Alpha.
Lima and Alpha to hold at November. 600.
Departure checks completed.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like think in the sim that like you can just go, hello, add this feature. Okay, we've added it. There's so much that goes on for anything that's incorporated in the sim. Anything. You know, like you think about all the new aircraft that come in 2024, every single one of those has to be licensed. And not just licensed like, you know, where you see like a, you know, like a third-party developer says, hello, our product is officially licensed with this. You know, because it's a first-party thing, there's so much more that goes into it. I don't have a clue how far it goes, but yeah. Thomas, hey, 2.5 years. Thank you, mate. What a beauty. 2.5. Thank you, mate. Ah, here's the GSX profile. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy, isn't it, mate? And this year's gone so fast as well. Thank you so much, Thomas. I appreciate you, buddy. Like there's so many more things that go into it than just, hello, add this. I wish it were as simple as that. I really do. Right, are we ready? Springbok 343, stand echo 1, request to push and start.
Springbok 343, push and start approved, face at the east, QNH 1021.
Push and start to the east on QNH 1021, Springbok 343. I feel like Springbok is one of the coolest call signs out there. It's like Speedbird. Just a cool sign. Okay, so off block time is 11:30. That's exactly when we said. Look at that. Always on time here. Always on time. I'm just going to reset the drone camera so that it doesn't get lost. Cactus. I always found that a weird one. A cool one, but yeah. Okay, starting number 1. Actually, no, number 2. I forgot to install a South African Airways sound pack, so you'll have to forgive me for that. America where? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, this very South African style cabin demonstration here. Let's see how good the pushback is on the GSX profile. Let's judge it intently. Can I do an accent and cause a diplomatic incident? No, absolutely not. A diplomatic incident would be the understatement of the century. Rev. Yeah, save those incidents for World Flight. Absolutely. Sounds like we're in for quite the treat once FS 2024 gets released. I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so. I'd be very sad if you weren't enjoying it when it comes out. Absolutely. I think the thing to always remember, folks, is as we've said, you know, even if you do want to wait for the new sim and you're not going to rush into it, we're still going to be supporting 2020. Got the World update coming out for Brazil, French Guyana, and Suriname. I think that's how you pronounce them all. You know, and that's going to be dual 2020 and 2024 and stuff. So, yeah.
Parking brakes.
Parking brake is set. Starting engine number 1. That is a very interesting Sapphire livery. Hello there, the Blue Rat. Thanks for the follow. It's a real livery. Yeah, I figured it was. I could see the reg. Who stole the paint off the tail? I always like it when you hear the correct local accents on that. So it's one of the reasons why I love doing World Flight. No, I'm not trying it, Schneider. There's no way. Yeah, cancel Chewy to 2024. I've got enough on my plate at the moment. That's the last thing I need.
Bypass pin removed.
The last thing I need is a cancel Chewy to 2024 for making a terrible South African accent on his stream. By the way, I'm pretty sure this year's World Flight will be sponsored by Biltong. For those of you who know, you know. I think last year's was also sponsored by Biltong as well, but it's pretty much what keeps the team going throughout the week. Oh, talking of, here's one of them. Hello there! Thank you! When does World Flight switch over to 2024? Yeah, I imagine the SimFest team will switch over to MSFS 2024 next year. Hello. Probably. Alright, mate. Hope you had a good time this week. Sorry Becca and I couldn't be there, but no, I hope you had an awesome time. The pictures look absolutely awesome.
Sapphire 600, please contact South Africa Control on 128.325.
Okay, 2 good starts. Yeet you, yeet you.
600.
Stick a bit of you on, stick a bit of you on, stick a bit of you on, stick a bit of you on. Trim stays at 0, which it is. That goes there. Okay. Go. And a Springbok 343 request taxi. We're going to request full length takeoff today. We're checking out some new scenery.
Springbok 343, not a problem. Taxi Alpha, then holding point Quebec for runway 21. That's right.
Alpha, holding point Quebec 2 on the right for Springbok 343, thanks. You got to do the rolled R as well, right? Arrrrrrr. Okay, taxi light on. Let's go. So straight out to the end, out on the left on Alpha and all the way down. Don't ask the South Africans about how their cricket has been lately. It's fine. I'm an England supporter. We could only beat Australia in the one-day internationals thanks to rain. I feel like the sim audio's low again. Have I got that weird thing where the audio's like really low? No, I don't know. It's weird. Clear on the right. Clear on the left. It would help if I held the can the right way round to drink from it, wouldn't it? Ah! Good. Off we go. So yeah, we'll go all the way down to the end. There's Mac taking off.
Johannesburg ground, good evening, Saturday 317.
Idris, hello mate, how you doing? Yes, Danny Rick being cut.
Good evening. You ready for your clearance?
Planning a slightly less stressful evening compared to last night. My evening wasn't stressful at all until I came into Ian's chat. That's not a thing at Ian, but that was when it all kicked off for me and I was like, wait, what the hell's happened here? I'm being attacked. Before then, it wasn't stressful at all. Hello there.
Climb initial flight level 90, scope 7352.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Destination King Sharon.
Thank you.
Flight level 310.
Does your team read the mentions on MSFS official page on X? I do, yes. Ah!
352,
Nothing to see here.
Safin 317, readback is correct. Please call next for push and start.
No contact for push and start, Safin 317.
Figure skating. I was just checking to make sure the surfaces were flat. That's all I'm doing. I'm just checking out the scenery. Looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Salenta. Is that Comair? Semair. I was going to say Comair. Interesting. Here's all the cargo stuff, FedEx, DHL, Apron, all of that. It's interesting that they've got baggage loaders here. You'd think this would be the area for cargo, right? Yeah, that's what I thought I read, Callum. If the pushback is crap, blame Rev, Shaggy says on YouTube. Yeah, always blame Rev. Always Rev's fault. They look like massive washing machines. Washing machines live longer in Joburg. That's not quite the phrase, is it? Oh, sorry, just checking to make sure the taxiway is flat. Blame Rev. I love how that's actually an emote.
Springbok 343, please contact South Africa Control on 128.325. Have a safe flight. Bye-bye.
128.325, Springbok 343. Thanks so much. Have a good day. Okay, 128.325.
250 left for the climb, Sapphire 600.
Lovely. That was actually quite a short taxi. South Africa Control, good evening. Springbok 343, short of Quebec for 21 right. Fully ready for departure. Fully ready.
343 South Africa, lovely, good afternoon to you. Runway 21 right via Quebec. The surface wind is...
Gotta do it again.
240 is at 7 knots, not left for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 21 right. Springbok 343, thanks. We gotta do it. You gotta do it. Right. Right, all the lights. TCAS is on. Let's go. I love flying here. The ATC is always amazing. Coincidentally, it's always somebody's birthday. Whenever I seem, oh god, whenever I seem to fly in South Africa and I've got air traffic control, I always get told by one of the controllers to wish the next sector a happy birthday. It's always somebody's birthday. Right. Let's get going. Nerd, thank you so much for the sub, mate. I'll grab that one in just a moment. We're just going to get ourselves airborne and get this show on the road. Here we go. Let's head to Cape Town. They do that just to troll me? Really? Never. Oh, yes. Manflex SRS runway, order thrust blue. 2 on right. That I can confirm the runway number is correct on the scenery. Very good.
3,000 feet, kilometer 45 ahead.
600 climb to flight level 170.
100 knots.
70, 600.
South Africa control, hello.
Hello.
123, request clearance to
Bloody hell, this takeoff roll.
London and filed flight level 370.
Traffic 123, I'll call you back.
1, rotate. Positive climb. You're up. Farewell to the iniBuilds. Brand new Johannesburg scenery. We're going to be doing a giveaway for this scenery a little later, folks. So whilst we're in cruise, we'll do a giveaway. Beautiful.
190, 600.
Box 340, identified under march deposit 6,000 feet under radar control. Climb to flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, Springbok 343. Lovely.
KLM 845, disregard.
Yeah, it's that altitude, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Let's climb. 150 set.
Negative sir, not yet.
And we'll set standard because we're almost through. We're going through transition out shortly.
160, no further speed, 110.
Number 340, right turn, there is Egnom.
Right turn direct to Egnom for Springbok 343. Thanks. I was like, where? Okay, right turn direct Egnom. How far's that? Okay, just a casual 400 nautical mile direct. Yes, to Eggnog. Just your casual 400 nautical mile direct. Welcome to South Africa.
Resume normal speed, climb to flight level 360.
Normal speed at 360, South 600.
Safe 123.
Safe 123.
Okay, speed's coming out. Flap 0.
Safe 123, East London, Joburg, flight level 370 on request.
Beautiful. I love the views flying in and out of here. And Cape Town's going to be gorgeous as well.
Your score 4704.
Clear to Joburg from East London, flight level 7370 as filed, runway 29, runway track, initial climb 1, flight level 150 and
Go, speed's coming up nicely!
0 and 4.
Safe 123, reback correct advisory, fully ready for push and start.
Beautiful stuff. So I've got the I've got the handcrafted Cape Town that's then got the scenery enhancement that's on flightsim.to. It's pretty good actually. It was updated just the other day, so I've made sure it's updated.
KLM 845, runway 19 on the surface wind is 210 at 1.
I think it's a fact that you fly to Cape Town. Very good, Bone King. Very good. Yeah, that's the one. So this is
343, climb to flight level 360.
climb flight level 360, Springbok 343.
102, descent to flight level 90, maintain your present heading.
So 360 set. Yeah, so this is the Cape Town scenery that I use. It's a rework of the default scenery that comes with premium, that comes with deluxe and premium deluxe edition of MSFS 2020. So it does the job for me. And I've also enabled the Orbex Cape Town package as well. So I've got that rocking and rolling. So hopefully, as long as the weather's nice in Cape Town, we should have quite a picturesque arrival.
Can I get the position again for Springbok 123?
No, we've got Luke who's with us now, who's controlling South Africa control, but that's it.
Okay, Springbok 123, just confirm it's out of flight plan.
So it's one of
Nice. Well, there we go.
approach. You can expect
There
the
we
island approach,
go. So it's going to be about an hour and 55 minutes. So it's going to be 19... Well, I'm going to say about 1940 Zulu for our ETA. There we go, which will pop up there. So we'll watch some videos in cruise. We'll see if we can do CPDLC maybe.
Request to push and start.
Survey 123, push and start route, face the east, secure East London.
Should we see if they've got CPDLC here?
Face the east.
Chase the east, Survey 123.
Don't think they do. I can ask. Hey, Donkey! Thank you for gifting a sub. God, there's loads of subs. Right, let's go and get the alerts.
1231019.
Let's go and get all the alerts, because there's quite a few. So right on takeoff roll, we had AV Nerd, who dropped in with a 27-month tier 1 sub. AV, thank you very much, mate. That's very, very, very kind of you indeed. Thank you so much, mate. 27 months, 2 years and a quarter. Ooh. It's very different, isn't it? Like, it's very different flying in a like a sim, like a proper sim, compared to just on a 2D monitor. It completely changes it. It's so different. Thank you so much, mate. Very much appreciated with the 27. Then we had Phil with an excruciatingly long... Why did I say excruciatingly? It's not been an excruciating experience at all. I don't know. It was just a cool word. Phil with 85 months. There you go. I absolutely murdered your resub alert. Did you enjoy that, Phil? I hope so. Thank you for 85 months. You're a beauty, and you are not excruciating. I am. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much. And Donkey, hello. Wait. I currently have Steam version of 2020. If I get standalone, do you mean the MS Store version? I would probably play it safe and keep it on the same Steam account. Just get everything on the same platform that you're already on. And then Donkey gifting us up to YSF as well. Donkey, thank you so much, mate. That's incredibly kind of you. A tier 1 gifted sub. It's the first gifted sub of the day, and it's going to YSF, who has been subbed now for, well, they don't actually even follow the channel. So there we go. Maybe it will bring them here. Thank you, mate. Yeah, so it was answered very quickly yesterday. I'll be totally candid with you here. I'm trying to get official wording on this so that we've got some something officially written up with an answer for this, because I know lots of people are going to get confused with this. I would say for now, you know, you can always cancel your pre-order if you need to, but I would say stick with the platform that you're currently on. Play it safe. Choco Monkey, thank you for the 200 bits. That's very kind of you. Thank you for the autopilot disconnect cheer. I would say it worked on me, but it didn't. But I very much appreciate the cheer. That's very, very, very kind of you. Thank you so much, mate. I'm going to get some music on. Yeah, so, I mean, so all I can talk about really is my experience. So I used to have MSFS 2020 on the MS Store. My MS Store, for some reason, completely corrupted itself and had a major nightmare. And it wouldn't let me update the MS Store, and it was a faff. So I had to buy MSFS 2020 on Steam. And none of my purchases from the marketplace carried over. So I've done it where I've gone from store to Steam in 2020, and my purchases didn't go over. So I'm pretty certain that's going to be the case with 2024. I know Jorg answered it very quickly during the dev stream last night. I do want to make sure there's confirmation of things and like we get like a proper statement out about it. So it could all change. But I would say if you want to play things safe, stick on the platform that you're already on. Stick on the platform that you're already on. So, yeah. Sean, thank you for me to control you on ground. Hey, thank you for coming on ground to control. I'm sorry if you were online and waiting for a while for us. I know I first logged in quite a while before I went live. But, no, it's awesome to have some ATC. South Africa is one of those regions that I consistently fly in. Even though I don't fly in South Africa often, but I consistently get ATC. So it's awesome. I love it here. Is MSFS 2024 going to use the same community folder of 2020? I don't know at the moment. I don't know. I would have thought because it's its standalone install, it would be a fresh new community folder. I don't think they will like cross. But I could be wrong. I've not seen it to know. Yeah. Have you seen the in-game charts? No.
Prefer Alpha 4.
Yeah, it's already been confirmed it's 2 separate folders, that's it. With there being so many questions and so many things said in different places, I know some people are like, how the hell doesn't Chewie know this information? It's more so because there's so much going on at once, and there's so many different things going on at once, and there's so many different sources for bits of information. It's very difficult to try to keep up with it all. Yesterday was kind of proof of that, because one of the things that's really difficult, like when you're trying to have a Q&A panel, is that you can have a question and then there's an answer to that question and it leads to more questions. And so, you know, you can just go down this huge kind of rabbit hole. So if I say that I don't know something, you know, even though it might already actually be information that's out there, please don't think of it as that I don't know anything about my job. It's just that there's so much to cover. And a lot of these things are usually not things that are in my realm. I'm busy enough as it is that, yeah. I'm very much aware that, like, you know, so one thing for me that I can speak about with my role is that I am very much aware of, like, what has been shown yet and what hasn't been shown yet. And so I'm looking at that very closely, and rest assured that, like, if there isn't anything that's shown, even if it's not like pre-release, so let's say for example there's like a certain thing that gets quite a lot of focus with like advertising and stuff, you know, like that might be like, oh, but we didn't show off this too much. All right, well, I might make some videos on that and do some short videos on our Instagram and TikTok and stuff for those kind of things. So I very much keep up to date with those kind of things, especially if it's like official sources for like video content and things, because that's what a big bulk of my work is our video editing stuff for socials. So yeah, but also you don't know much about your job. There's so much to know, and I've only got a small brain. You should know this. You should know this. Gotta head out now, Race Donkey. Have a good one, bud. Are you from South Africa? No, I'm not from South Africa. I'm from England. I am from England. Hello, Ian. You alright, mate? How's Joburg? Yeah, it's very, very, very nice. Very nice indeed. As we would all expect from an iniBuild scenery. As I say, folks, we will do a giveaway. We'll do it a little bit later. We will do a giveaway. Storm Chaser, hello mate, how you doing?
Yeah, everyone, my apologies. I was thinking line up and wait, and my apologies.
Yeah, you mean there's not a community managed manual that you can just control F and find the answers? God, I would pay lots of money for that manual.
Takeoff, runway 29, and my apologies.
Hey, nice Imran, love it, love it. Getting the Aviator Edition, the A319 321 expansion package for your birthday. Nice, Crystal. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's awesome to hear. What's it saying ETA-wise? Yeah, that's saying 34, but that's without the arrival in. But that's all fine. Good. I am finished with my can of Diet Coke or Coke Zero.
Safety 123 airborne.
Have I flown the 707 yet? No, I haven't, and I'm very much aware of the sentiment around it. I'm not going to comment on it because it's not my place to. Jorg spoke about it yesterday, so I'm not going to comment on it because it's not my place to. No Apple Tango. I've got one can of Apple Tango left, Ollie, and so I'm kind of like saving it for when I'm really craving one. Not just like a throwaway can of it. Do you know what I mean? That's the plan there. Don't worry, this is all like organized. Hey, Dan! Oh, it's Dan96 here for 96. There we go. Thank you, mate. Cherry Tango. Ooh, I might have to give that a try. I love the smell of cherries, but I don't really like the taste of them too much like the drinks. But I'll give it a go. You legend. Dan, 96 months. Thank you for the tier 1. Very, 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 very kind of you indeed, my friend. I hope you are doing well. Cherry Tango is the best. Ooh. I like cherry, you know, like the lollies, Chupa Chups. Cherry ones of those. Oh my god, they're like my kryptonite. Along with the barbecue Lay's crisps or potato chips, if we're speaking Americanisms. Yeah, they're like my kryptonite. They really are. The terrain is lovely. If it wasn't so far away, I'd fly in more often. I love flying in South Africa in the sim. There's actually quite a lot of good sceneries. Like, there's Durban scenery. We've got East London scenery. I'm pretty sure there's more as well. I need to find some more places to fly around here. Simon on YouTube asks, what's going on with the 777? What do you mean? What is going on with the 777? Is there something going on with it? Yeah, Vintoke. I don't even know if I pronounced that correctly again. I know I got slammed for it last time. Haribo cherries. Oh, yes. Yes. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. It's like other cherry drinks. It'll be vile. Yeah, I've never really been a fan of like Coke and like Coca-Cola and cherry. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? There's a massive African freeware pack that's got loads of airports in it. Oh, okay, yeah. Is it that Africa to go pack? Who was that with the follow? That was Donald Duck. Thanks, Donald. That's very kind of you. Thank you, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, Africa to go. I think I've got like particular individual sceneries that are like that have been put into that pack that have got individual downloads on flightsim.to, but I've not actually installed the whole package. I was just thinking about that. That's actually a really good point. One thing that we've not thought about yet. When it comes to MSFS 2024, it's going to be interesting to see how like particular websites like flightsim.to adapt to it. I know we all had quite a, let's say, there was a lot of negative sentiment, to put my community manager hat on, to the flightsim.to, you know, website refresh. It'll be interesting to see if they have another refresh for 2024. Jordan, hello, let me grab the sub. It's an 81-month stonker. Thank you, mate. You absolute beauty. 81 months in a row at tier 1 and still going strong. Cheers. Thank you, mate. They'll probably have a similar system to what they did with Phoenix Block 2. Yeah, but you'll still have to have like separate downloads. I don't know, will you have to have separate like a download for like a 2024 version or a 2020 version? It would be interesting, wouldn't it? Do I have any landing tips for the MD-11 in X-Plane? I don't fly it, I'm afraid, mate. Sorry, I don't fly it. I don't fly the one in X-Plane. I mean, just general landing tips. At about 50 feet, stop looking at the aiming marker. Loads of people slam their landings because they just fixate on where the gear is going to touch down on the runway. When you're over the piano tiles, you know, the vertical lines at the end of the runway before the runway numbers, you shouldn't be looking at the aiming point anymore. You should be looking at the horizon. You should be looking down the end of the runway. So many people don't know that, and it absolutely transforms your landings. The first time you do it and you nail your landing, you're like, holy why did I not do that before? So that's a real world technique. So, I mean, I think you can apply that to any aircraft, you know. When you're over the piano tiles at about 50 feet or so, stop looking at the aiming point, look at the horizon, and it just helps so much with the timing of your flare. The MD-11's tricky though. Like, just it was never renowned as an easy aircraft to land. The MD-11's always been one of those that's been renowned for being quite a tricky one to land. So, yeah. Aircrafts from FS 2020 Phoenix PMDGB transferred into FS 2024, or do I have to rebuy them all? I don't know. I don't work for those companies, so you'd have to ask them, mate. I can't answer for third-party companies. I don't work for PMDG. I don't work for Phoenix, so you need to go and ask them those questions, mate, because I don't work for them, so I've got no idea. I've got no idea. Catching up on MasterChef Australia. Oh my god. See you later, Ollie. Why does focusing on the horizon help? Do it and you'll just see. You won't even need an explanation. It's a real-world landing technique. I'm not just making this up as some sort of like cock and bull story. It's a real-world landing technique that pilots do use. Just do it and you'll see. I promise you. It just helps you time your flare because you get a much better perspective of it. Oakwood, hello, mate. It's a prime sub. Thank you very much, Oakwood. Cheers, 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 cheers. It's 35 months back in the crew, 1 month away from the 3 years of support with the prime. You stunner. Thank you, mate. And Daz as well. It's 27 months. Why does the stream overlay say 37,000? That's because of the ISA deviation. Daz, thank you so much. 27 months with the tier 1. Appreciate you, mate. Oh, sorry. Pass your message for Springbok 343.
Mark 343, report mark number, please.
We are mark decimal 78.
Thank you.
Mac, do you want to go as fast as physically possible? Because we've got a 79 knot headwind.
Funny Cargo 805, back in the cockpit.
Bye-bye, donkey.
You have a problem with slamming your landings? You would be surprised how much of it is you looking at the aiming point. So yeah, you know, like you're coming down the approach and your eyes looking, you know, touchdown point, happy lights, displays, blah, 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 you know, flicking between them as you normally do. And then at 50 feet, when you hear that 50 call out, and you know, you should be pretty much over the piano tiles at about 50 feet normally. That's a good kind of like marker. Stop looking at the aiming point and look at the end of the runway. And then, you know, still flare and idle the throttles as you would do, but you will get a much better sense of the timing of when to do that and how much to flare and everything if you're looking at the end of the runway instead of looking at the aiming point. You're at 7-8? Roger. You flare at 30 feet? There's no such thing as like a flare at this feet. It doesn't exist. Loads of people are like, oh, when should I flare? When you should flare. That's the answer. Because in different, like, you know, even in the same aircraft, depending on the conditions that you're in, will change when you flare. And it can change, it can very much change in aircraft. I've seen a video of a friend flying a completely empty, I think it was a 321. I can't remember if it was a 320 or a 321. But it was completely empty. They were ferrying it. They flared minimally at 5 feet, and they greased it. You know, they literally just went like that on the side stick. They hardly did anything at like 5 to 10 feet, and they greased it. So there's no such thing as like a right. I need to flare bang on 30 feet. That's when I initiate my flare. It's not. Unfortunately, it's not how it works. We've got more of a challenge in the sim. Because the only references we've got are visual ones. Whilst obviously in the real aircraft, you know, you're actually feeling the response of the aircraft and you can feel when you go into ground effect and stuff. We've not got that in the sim. We've just got a visual reference. So, well, okay, I shouldn't say it's harder in the sim because flying a real bloody plane is a lot harder than flying one in the sim. That's not my point. My point is that we've got less to go off in the sim. So, you know, like timing your, you know, and then you've got to think about the aspect of like, so like say with the MD-11, you've got those massive freaking gear that are just hanging off the, you know, the back almost. So you're probably, you know, you might need to flare a bit earlier in those than you would do in, yeah, like, you know, a Seminole or something like that. But, it depends on so many different factors. But if you adopt that technique of at 50 feet, looking at the end of the runway, you'll get just a much better perspective of how quick you're coming down onto the surface. And you'll just kind of, with practice, you'll instinctively know when you should be flaring and idling the thrust levers and stuff. It's I remember the first time I did it and I nailed it and I was like, whoa. Now, that's not to say that you're not still going to chonk some landings in, you know, but it will, like, on an average basis, it will dramatically transform your landings. It really will.
Control to Lucio, tank in your mic, requesting clearance again to Tambo. Tank to India Mike, your clearance is still valid. You can just advise me for push that start.
I find the 737 in MSFS to be very floaty.
In that case, then...
I don't know. Why is it pre-released? The scenery is already released, right? No, it comes out tomorrow. Comes out tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. Like, there are so many factors that come into play. The aircraft that you're in, the weather conditions, the elevation, speed. So yeah. Oh, 2 seconds.
Hello again, climb to flight level 310.
Cam, hey, sorry, mate. Somebody was just coming on to the door. I just wanted to see if Mama Chewie needed help. Love you, long time. Thanks, mate. Thank you very much indeed. 77 months, my dude. Thank you very much indeed. Wouldn't there be a risk of tunnel vision if you focus at the end? No, there's more of a risk of tunnel vision if you're looking at the same aiming point. That's more of a risk of tunnel vision. Think about it. If I'm just aiming on one single spot and that's all I'm looking at, I'm getting tunnel vision on that one single spot. If I've got my head up and my eyes looking up at the horizon line, I'm actually taking in a hell of a lot more of view. I can see a lot more and can see my orientation to the horizon, which is what's the thing that's going to be helpful for a good flare. So actually, I've got less tunnel vision looking at the horizon. And for goodness sake, if you're looking at the horizon ahead of you, that, you know, your eyes still can see the touchdown zone below you. So you can see if you sailed straight past the touchdown zone. It's not like this suddenly gets cut off. So yeah. Cam, dude, 77 months. Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate you, buddy. Hope you're well, hope you're well, hope you're well. I keep getting adverts, Cam, on Facebook for the producers. So I need to book tickets, don't I? I don't know, Imran. I don't know, like, exactly how that's going to work at the moment. Can I buy at the iniBuilds store now? No, this scenery is not available yet. This scenery comes out tomorrow. You can purchase the iniBuilds Johannesburg scenery tomorrow. That's why it's pre-release streamed today. Although we are going to be doing a giveaway for it today. So if you were looking to pick it up, we are going to be doing a giveaway for it. How's Mama Chewie doing now? Yeah, she's doing really good. She's doing really good. You know, she's still. It's not going to be like an overnight thing when she's had such a major operation like this, but considering it's not even been a week really since we actually got the call that she was going into the hospital, it's a week tomorrow that she had it. She's doing really, really, really well. Yeah, she's doing well. There we go. You can hear us shouting, "I'm all right" in the background. So yeah. Hopefully I've taken good care of her. I'd like to think I have. Am I getting MSFS 2024 on Steam or Microsoft Store? Don't know yet. Wherever work sends it to me. I will ask for it on Steam because I've got all of my purchases on Steam. So I will request it on there. But thank you for asking and you folks checking in. What's the track name / artist? This is Mr. Useless by Shy Girl. I still need to fix that bloody software that does song requests, but I don't know how to because it was faffing. Fletch, thanks so much for your follow, buddy. I appreciate that. Welcome. Yeah, I don't know how to fix it. Oh, really, Clipsy? I did not fly that. I did not plan that. I just, well, is it? I don't know if I just did this call sign. Have I ever had issues with MSFS on Steam? No, I've never had issues with MSFS on Steam. Yeah, the Songify app won't even load, so I can't even start it to try and fix it. I think I'm gonna have to do like a full uninstall and delete all the files and start again with it, which is such a pain, but oh well. Oh well. Been to Montego Bay yesterday. Oh, with a hurricane. Oh god. I got down safe though. I have the store version, but I want the Steam version of 2024. I'm not concerned about the marketplace stuff, as I only have a few items and those are just liveries at one airport. Did you get Premium Deluxe or anything, though? Because I just want to make sure that all of that stuff moves across as well. That's my only concern. Oh, it's got us another sub. Blooming heck.
Service here, Tango India, Mike requesting taxi to runway.
Maximum, thank you for the 8 months. Hello, buddy. Thank you so much, mate.
Taxi via Alpha across runway 16 for
Yes.
for runway 26.
No. Me, I can init the weight and fuel section in the FMS. No, I mean, I think you still have to load in the weight and balance via the default weight and balance panel in the sim, and then you can load it into the FMS. Like, you can actually put the figures in the FMS, but I don't think the FMS actually puts them into the aircraft, if that makes sense. Thank you so much again for the sub, mate. Good evening, Jet Magic. Hello, mate. I have the Premium Deluxe of 2020. Does that make a difference? This is where things get so confusing, honestly. So, if you've got Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 Premium Deluxe, all of that content should be available in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, even if you get the standard edition. What I'm concerned about, though, is that if you get Premium Deluxe on Microsoft Store for 2020, but then just get standard on Steam for 2024, because you switched whether you're on MS Store and Steam, whether it then still moves across. I have asked this question today, and we're just getting it clarified and stuff and getting it looked into to make sure that we've got the correct full information on this. By theory, your 2020 stuff should move over to 2024. But as I say, like, if Steam and Microsoft Store don't speak to each other, so that's where you've got to be careful. That's where I don't think they will cross. But let me just get full confirmation of it. Is Key West wild right now? Oh. That weather looks delightful. That's what it was like when I was at Amsterdam and saw a 7.4. God, it just appears out of nowhere, doesn't it? That looks cool. Nice big window you got there. That's cool.
Tango India Mike, runway 26, the surface wind 200 degrees at 7 knots, clear for takeoff.
You're going to get the Premium Deluxe of on Steam. Yeah, if you just buy Premium Deluxe of 2024, then you get it all. Then you just get the lot anyway, so it doesn't matter. Crit, thank you for the follow. Cheers. Thank you. Is the Premium Deluxe for 2024 the one with all aircraft? The one with the most amount of aircraft that you can possibly get is the Aviator Edition. The difference between the Premium Deluxe version and the Aviator Edition is that in the Aviator Edition you get 30 Microsoft published aircraft that released in the marketplace between 2021 and 2024. That's it. So if you're already, and those are basically like local legends and famous flyers. So if you've already got those, then you don't need it. Here we go. So this is the official image. Why isn't it loading? Stop faffing. So literally the only difference between Premium Deluxe and Aviators Edition are these planes. So if you have no interest in these planes, or you already own all of them, then you don't need the Aviators Edition. However, the price difference between the Premium... I think if you bought... I can't remember. Somebody totaled it up, and there's literally like hundreds of dollars in saving. So if you don't own any of these, and you do get the Aviators Edition, you will literally save yourself hundreds of dollars from not having purchased them individually in 2020, if that makes sense. And there's, you know, like the Expert Series ATR, there's the Antonov 225 and those kind of things in here as well. But yeah, if you've already purchased all of these, or you've purchased quite a lot of them, then, you know, you might not be interested in the Aviator Edition. Can I buy the Premium Deluxe Airports too? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Yeah. Is there anywhere I can grab your camera views for the Phoenix family? Yes, Cheese Puff. Thanks so much for the follow. It's all available on my Discord server. So if you head to my Discord server, just do !Discord, and you'll get a link to it. You'll see there's a chat section here, and you can see I've got all of my Microsoft Flight Simulator camera views, and it tells you where to install them as well. So I've got loads in there. All right, so they're all in there, mate. It was just easier putting them in my Discord server than it was faffing with flightsim.to, quite frankly. Yeah, I don't know about airports at the moment. Yeah, that's correct. There are no extra airports in the Aviator Edition. There are no extra airports in the Aviator Edition. It's just those 30 aircraft. That is correct. Hello there, Saleh. Thanks for your follow. Gosh, we've had loads of new followers tonight. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you. I have some of the Aviator version planes anyway, like the Antonov and stuff. Might just get the Premium Deluxe. Yeah, fair enough, mate. I'm stoked for some of the stuff in that Premium Deluxe package, I tell you. C-17, 747, 400s with the super tanker and the Dreamlifter. I do think the Dreamlifter is probably going to be the first one that I fly.
Down to 3,000 feet.
Yeah.
3,000 onto the established on the localizer. And cleared for the RLS 26 on a cargo 805.
Yeah, Game Pass will offer the standard version. And remember that you either need PC Game Pass or Xbox Ultimate to get it on day one. If you're on Xbox and you have anything less than Xbox Game Pass Ultimate tier, you won't get 2024 day one release. That's an important one to distinguish. Who is making the Dreamlifter? As far as my understanding, it's working title. I don't know if there were other teams involved with it, but all the avionics will be working title. Looking forward to the A400M. Yeah, that's going to be done by iniBuilds. I'm very much looking forward to that as well.
110, can get your mic.
Isn't the Dreamlifter just a 747? It's a 747-400, but you know, obviously it's not just your standard 747-400 because of the aerodynamic changes that come with it.
Just check your mode, Charlie. I'm saying you'd be sending past 2,000 feet now.
Is that the same team who did the 707? No. No. The 707 was made by Aeroplane Heaven.
That's correct. That seems that might was the pilot acting up again, but I don't think it should be an issue.
Working title of the company who did all the Garmin avionic refreshes in MSFS 2020. They've also updated the Boeing 747-8 in MSFS 2020. And the 787, you know, when the 787 got that huge update, that was all working title. They've done loads. I don't know, Schnerdo. Not my realm at all, I'm afraid. Sorry. Not my realm at all. Was that for me? Maybe not. No, MSFS 2024 is not going to use the same community folder. You will need to make a new one.
Thank you.
Hey, Joel. Guys, I love you all, but I really don't want this to turn into a work Q&A stream. I really don't want this to turn into a work Q&A stream. As much as I'm happy to help answer things and stuff like that, let's Let's not make this a 2024 Dev Q&A stream, please. Please.
Heading 110.
Please.
Is that correct?
Nige, good evening. Moist, good evening as well. I have a problem with the Thrustmaster rudder joystick. When I turn the stick only 1 millimeter to the left or right, the position goes immediately to full.
I'm already on.
I'd have a look at the this. Make sure the firmware and everything is updated, and then actually have a look in the simulator to see if it's if you can change the axis curve or something. Giveaway time. You know what? I think that is a brilliant idea. I think that's a good idea. We've still got a way to go yet. We've still got about an hour and 20 minutes until landing.
FA123, my apologies.
But I think a giveaway is a good idea.
Top-off climb is
I
broken
agree.
and that is breaking the whole airplane.
Will the giveaway of this scenery work on Xbox? No, this will be for PC because you'll need to have an iniBuilds account. Salah's here. Hello, how you doing? Right, I'm going to go and get the giveaway set up. Give me a moment.
Climb to flight level 150. Climb to flight level 150. Tank in your mic.
Let's get it set up.
Link 672 South Africa.
Link 672, apologies, ring you.
Link 672.
Right, let's give some details. So, for those of you who aren't aware, we are doing a giveaway for a copy of the brand new iniBuilds Johannesburg scenery, which releases publicly tomorrow. So it's not out yet, but you'll be able to get your hands on it for free. It's going to be super easy to enter. It is a PC only giveaway, so that was actually a good question about Xbox. It is a PC only giveaway because you will get the copy of the scenery via the INI Manager software. So with that, you will need to be able to provide your name and your email address for your iniBuilds account, okay? To enter the giveaway, it's how I always do giveaways on the channel. It's super simple. All I'm going to do is give you a specific word to type into the chat. You type in that word, it enters you into the giveaway. That's it. That's all you need to do. If you spam it too much, it will take you out of the giveaway. So please don't spam it too much. But you just need to type in the word and it will put your name in. We'll give it a few minutes and then we'll roll the winner. So it's as simple as that. All right. So the giveaway is now open. And the keyword, I know we always do it like this, but the keyword is simply the ICAO code for Johannesburg, OR Tambo International Airport. FAOR. Storm Chase is the first one in. And I can see he is eligible. So there we go. It is working. FAOR. Get it in the chat. And for those of you lovely people who are on YouTube, I am going to send you a link to my Twitch page. Because this is only going to work on Twitch. I should have specified that before. That's my fault. I apologise. So if you folks who are on YouTube would like to enter, just jump into my Twitch channel for a moment to enter it in. And then you can disappear back onto YouTube if you want. But I can't run giveaways over multiple platforms. So I'm going to do it on Twitch, which is where most of my viewer base is. The iniBuilds team are here and say, can I enter? Do you know what? I'm going to do this. I think the iniBuilds team should enter. And if they win, they have to give away 2 copies. Who's up for that? Let's put it back on them. Let's play a trick. There we go. Let's see if they actually enter now. Let's see if they enter. Let's see if there we go. They have entered. So there, for those of you who are on YouTube, just join my Twitch channel really quick. Hit the follow button, type in FAOR, and it lends you into the giveaway. And then you can move yourself back to YouTube, I guess, if you want. What I didn't tell them is that I'm just going to keep re-rolling winners until they... I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to win. So yeah, we'll give it a few moments and then we'll draw the winner. So when do we reach our ETP? In about, I was going to say we could do it when we reach our ETP, but I have a feeling. Well, actually, to be fair, we're only going to reach Egnom in about 5 or so minutes, so we could do it when we reach the ETP, and that's officially halfway through the flight. Or, well, the equi time point is half the distance on our routing. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be half. Oh my! Why didn't I fly in the other direction?
6,000 feet, 1018.
That is vile. Mother Nature is cucking me. What do you use for the tiller? I just use my rudder pedals, to be honest, mate. I used to use like a separate joystick, but it was just a faff having more hardware connected. So I just use my rudder pedals. I'm lazy.
We haven't been assigned a stand yet. The registration
More time to spend with you. Oh, that's true. That's true. Right, how many people have we got entered? 80? 80? There's like... that... what? No. No, I'm not drawing the winner when we've only got 80 people who are here. Come on, surely there's got to be more than 80 of you who want a free copy of the brand new Johannesburg scenery for MSFS 2020. Oh, and to make it even more enticing, iniBuilds, I believe, have promised that this will be a free upgrade to 2024. Come on. No, 777, I'll draw the winner in just a few minutes. So hang around, hang around. I won't draw the winner after landing because that would be cruel. Hope I win. I'm going to get rid of your name. So you can't. I'm surprised you don't already have it. Rude. How rude. I do. Yeah, there we go. Mr. Official Beta Tester.
It'll be stand 5.
Oh, there we go, Dal. Right, 86. Surely we can get triple figures on a giveaway for a major airport release. Come on, come on. I'm tired enough as it is. Don't make me have to hype you up even more. Surely we can. Surely we can. Petros asked how Mama Chewy is. She's doing really well, mate. Yeah, she's doing really well. She's definitely on the mend. It's going to be quite a while before she's back to 100%, you know, but considering she didn't even have the surgery a week ago, she's certainly doing well. Yeah. I would enter, but I don't have MSFS, so yeah, that's fair. All right, I'll give it a couple more minutes, and then we'll draw. I'll give it a couple more minutes, and then we will draw. I will also confirm with the winner publicly that they will want to receive it, because as some of you folks will know, we've had it on numerous occasions now where somebody has won a giveaway, and then after the stream has finished, they've DM'd me and said, "Hello, Chewy, please can you not give me the scenery but send me the monetary value instead?" So before we close out the giveaway, whoever wins it, I will get public confirmation in front of all of these lovely witnesses that you actually want to accept the giveaway. So, yes. There we go. Frankie's being proactive. Frankie is like, you know, being reminiscent here and being like, giving the aura that he's going to win the giveaway. Yeah. Right, should we draw it? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Any more for any more? This is your last chance. Last chance to enter into the giveaway. All you need to do is put FAOR in the chat, and you could get a free copy of the new iniBuilds Johannesburg OR Tambo International Airport, which releases tomorrow. Last call. Yes, the gate is closing. Boarding is almost complete. This is your last call for boarding. What's the code? FAOR. That's all you need to type into the chat. Just FAOR. Okay, drum roll, please. The winner of the new iniBuilds Johannesburg scenery is... If I can find the button to do it. Here it is. The winner is... Eddie! Eddie, are you here? Wait, Eddie, can you win this? Eddie, can you win this? I don't think you can you? So chat, for those of you who don't know, Eddie is the iniBuilds community manager. And because he's a staff member, and we made our bet earlier on that if iniBuilds entered, they had to do 2 giveaways, I almost feel like that's only fair on behalf of the company that we give away to. I don't know what you folks think about that, but Eddie's just lost his job, but we don't care because now I'm going to roll too. That's it. It's settled. Oh dear, that's hilarious. Oh my god. There we go. Right, we're doing 2. I've got confirmation of it. Eddie might have lost his job, but we're doing 2. Right, let's re-roll it. Captain Chaos! You don't work for iniBuilds, do you? Otherwise we really are in trouble. Captain Chaos, are you here? And please would you confirm whether you would like to receive a copy of the brand new iniBuilds Johannesburg? Eddie has to pay it for the second one. Yeah, just take it out of his wages. It's fine. Take it out of his wages. All I can see even from Captain Chaos is wow. I'm assuming that means that I've never win anything. Yes, I'm here and I'd love to receive it. Yay! Chewy GG's in the chat for Captain Chaos. Chewy GG's. Amazing. 004 Aviation, just put FAOR in and I think it still should enter. Yeah, I can see that you're entered. It's fine. Captain Chaos, I'm going to send you a Twitch.
You ready?
Give me 2 seconds. Let me make sure I get
672, you pretty ready?
Okay. Captain Chaos, if you could, I've just sent you a Twitch whisper. Could you respond to that with your name and your iniBuilds account email address? If for whatever reason it doesn't send through, we might need to do it on Discord, but yeah, that'd be great. Congratulations, mate. Congratulations. Eddie, that's so funny. I cannot believe that. Right. Let's draw a second winner. Because Eddie has just taken out of his paycheck for the month of September. That's absolutely brilliant. That has made my day. That really has. Right, the second winner of a copy of the brand new Johannesburg scenery by iniBuilds is Bragus. Are you here? I don't even know how I pronounce that name still, and you've been a follower of the channel for... Whoa, that's... Oh, no, it's not. I'm just shit at maths. 4 years. Are you here? Hi, Becca. Bye. Oh, is Becca here? Sorry, I didn't even see the message because there's GGs everywhere. You are here! Yay! Let me just check this message. I just popped in to say I've got a bit of a headache, so I'm heading to bed. Unless you're finishing up soonish, I'll wait up for you. No, I'm not landing for like another hour yet. I was going to text you, but no worries. Sleep well. I will speak to you another time. Craig, thank you very much indeed for entering the giveaway. Can you also please confirm that you would like to receive a copy of it? There we go. I would love to receive a copy of the new scenery. There we go. GG's all round. GG's. Congratulations to both of you. Both long-time viewers of the channel. I think both of you following for like 4 years plus, which is ridiculous that you poor people had to put up with me for that long. Right, let me send you a whisper. Amazing. There we go.
Link 672, you identified under radar control, climb to flight level 150, when ready.
Perfect. Right, I've got Captain Chaos's, so that's sent across. So, Brig, just like with Captain Chaos, if you could just respond to that Twitch whisper with your iniBuilds email address and your name as well, then I'll send that across to them tonight or tomorrow morning, first thing. Congrats to both of you. There we go. Your message after work tomorrow? Yeah, I'm gonna be in the hospital tomorrow, so I'll reply when I can. GG's to all of you. There we go. How to enter? I'm afraid the giveaway has finished. I'm sorry to say. Oh, that was so funny. I saw Eddie and I was like, yay, Eddie! And then it clicked. Like, you saw the reaction there. I was like, Eddie, congrats! And then I went, oh, wait. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Brilliant. I love it. I love it when things like that happen. Killed it. Oh, I'm sorry if you missed the giveaway, folks. Hey, whenever iniBuilds release, well, pretty much anything, they're kind enough to offer us to do giveaways of their products. So fear not. I'm sure there will be more iniBuilds giveaways to do in the future, everybody. All right, I'm sure there will be more to do. So fear not on that regard. Fear not. Oh, that's so funny. Chat, why is South Africa such a freaking big country? We've still got like 45 minutes until top of descent and we've got a 100 knot headwind. This is disgusting. Disgusting. Genuinely so chuffed that's made your day. Hey, well that's made my day to know that it's made your day. There we go. So anyway, anyone hiring? Oh, that's amazing. That's so funny. You ordered the Aviator Edition. Nice. Chewy, how can I speed up time until November 19th? Sleep. Go into like a permanent state of hibernation. Yeah. Or you know how like some monks will do, where they'll like meditate for months on end? That's what you need to do. Yeah. That's what you need to do. That's my recommendations. It's a 13-hour drive. Okay, I guess I can't complain then. Do you know how much this airport is going to be? I think the pricing information was revealed. Let me have a look and see if it's in my email. If not, there are people here who could answer the question. Oh my god, how many emails have I got? Please scroll. There we go. I don't actually have... Oh, there we go. So it's going to be £14.99 Great British Pounds on the iniBuilds store page, excluding any VAT for your local country. There we go. And to list off the scenery features, it's obviously got handmade ground... Wait, let's do this with ASMR voice. Handmade ground textures with crisp, bespoke texture sets. iniBuilds, why don't you hire me to do voiceovers on your trailers? Including runways, aprons, paths and roads. True to life airport landside recreation with custom ground decals, signposts, vegetation, parking barriers and more. But yeah, we do need some jazz, don't we? Let's fix this. Oh. Accurately modelled and positioned dynamic airport lighting. Highly detailed models of all airport buildings, objects, and surroundings. Up-to-date airport layout reflecting the current real-world location. Official GSX profile.
Retard.
Don't break character. Don't break character. Included in scenery folder and INI manager download. Level of detail optimization for every model to encourage the best performance possible. Use of the latest MSFS SDK features to allow for the best optimization and performance possible. Custom static aircraft. Full INI Manager compatibility to configure your scenery for the best possible performance for your system. Bespoke taxi signage as it is.
I haven't been this high for a very long time.
There you go. Who was that? Was that all? Yeah. Surprise, surprise. All of the troll cheers are JW. I should have known. JW, thank you for the 350 bits. That's very generous of you and very kind. Thank you, mate. There we go. If that didn't sell the scenery to you, I don't know what will. Should we have a look at the trailer? That might actually. I should have had the trailer on repeat whilst I was doing that, shouldn't I, really? iniBuilds. Here we go. Oh, dear. This is the #1 rule of being a streamer. Don't be afraid to make a bit of an idiot out of yourself every now and again. It's the #1 rule. We haven't even watched this yet. We need a Chewy ASMR emote. This is how I'm going to introduce every airport now. Oh, that is a transition. Whoever, right, okay, can we get a pause of appreciation for the video editor there? For somebody who deals with masking images in Adobe Premiere to make cool transitions and how long that kind of thing takes, I just want to stop and give them the appreciation that they deserve, because believe me, you never do get the appreciation for those cool transitions. So I'm stopping the video for that appreciation of that transition. Let's play it again one more time because it was so cool. Actually, did I go straight past it? There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like the velocity changes as well. I need to get on that. What's the size on the disc? I don't know. I'll have a look in a moment. I've not got all the features activated, but I'll tell you what it is for my settings.
Okay, 600 after position, exam, route direct for a 12-mile final, landing runway 19 into Cape Town.
After exam, route direct 12-mile final for 19 in Cape Town, it's up there 600.
Beautiful.
Link 672, route direct position, Charlie Tango Victor.
Well, that was the stand we were on. Felix is here on YouTube. How you doing, Felix? Good to see you, mate.
Link 672, route direct for Charlie Tango Victor.
Oh, give me the 777 Qatari.
Okay, 317, route right, heading 200, cleared island approach.
Alec, how you doing? Good to see you on YouTube as well, mate. I hope the homework's going well. I need to up my editing game for the MSFS channels.
We'll take a look at information November,
Looks so good. Oh, nice, Susie. I hope you had a good flight. Epic. Love it. There we go. Very nice. And there it is. With the new logo as well. Very nice indeed. Very nice. What a trailer, right? What a trailer. I've still got that frickin' smooth jazz. I need to find another playlist. Or we could just leave the smooth jazz here. It's quite relaxing, although it might put me to sleep. Absolutely awesome. Brilliant video. Very good. I love all the INI trailers. They're so well made. It's things like that with like a brand. Like when things are consistently good, like trailers.
Landing runway 19,
products
November in range.
of different sorts, software, social media, you know, like community interaction and engagement. Like, it's just when it's like a thing across the board with a company, it's like so underrated. Sorry for the late reactions, I'm lurking. You know worries, mate. First time winning a giveaway on Twitch ever. There we go. Hey, love it. Love it, love it, love it. You're listening to Chewy Jazz.
Springbok 343 from your present position. Route direct for a 12-mile final for runway 19, information November in range.
That's very kind of you. We'll accept a direct to a 12 nautical mile final for the approach, ILS approach for 19ers. Sorry, Springbok 343. I forgot my own airline.
Lol.
You just said lol. Right. So we can route 12-mile final ILS 19er. I've got a 13.9 nautical mile fix. Let's enter that in and we'll put it in as a direct.
Springbok 385.
Springbok 385. On the ground at Port Elizabeth, requesting FAOR to Joburg is filed.
Springbok 385.
So all I can really do is the center fix.
Runway track climb to flight level 150 and your score
Talk about a
is
straight in approach.
4735.
Clear to Johannesburg, flight level 350.
So he said a 12-mile final. I can only really give myself a direct. So the only other way that I could do it the only other way that we could do it would be to put. I could just ask. I don't have to be honest. I don't think there's anybody else really inbound that is going to care too much about. So I think we're fine as we are. We could always vector ourselves, couldn't we? So, yeah. CI19 is correct for a 12-mile final, isn't it? 13.9. Oh wait. Yeah, no, you're right, it is. The reason why I'm getting confused is because it's 13.9 DME from the Cape Town VOR. The Cape Town VOR isn't going to be at the threshold of the runway, is it? So, it is actually, it's perfect. So, we don't need to do anything. Yeah. Sorry, that's tiredness speaking there. So, that's why he gave 12-mile final, because it is the centre fix. Yeah, good. Cool, right, so, I mean, well, it's actually saying, our ETA is going to be a lot earlier than, this music is a vibe. Oh my god, I just used that word. It's fine, I didn't use W at the start, so we're okay. So we've got, Eddie just got timed out for it. There we go. I love it. I love how I added that to the auto model list on my stream. And the reason makes it even better. Cheese puff, just do exclamation mark filters. I don't use reshade, I use NVIDIA filters. Hey, Deep Blue, hello! It's 46 months. I do need to find some different music. But let's get the sub. 6 months in advance! And it's 46 months. You're an absolute legend. I appreciate you, mate. Thank you so much. Very, very, very kind of you indeed. Thank you for the 46 months with the 6 months in advance sub. Goodness gracious. Right. Well, what I'll do is I'll move back that ETA slightly. I'll just move it back there. Let me find. What do we want to listen to right now, chat? What are we in the mood for?
The FMAT 1 Bravo arrival, landing runway 24.
I wish I could do song requests. I really want to get song requests going, but the app is just broken. Like, it won't even load. I click on it and it won't even start. So it's officially dead. So if I've got some free time tomorrow, because I've only got a half day at work tomorrow because I got to take Mama Chewy to the hospital, for a week, a check 1 week after surgery. So if I've got some free time, I could potentially try and fix it, but I don't know what I'm going to play right now. How you doing, Blue? Thank you, mate. I don't even know what I'm going to play. What should we play? What shall we play? Go with this and see what it's like. Yeah, if they don't work, mate, I just said it. They don't work at the moment. Unfortunately, the app is brokered. The app is brokered. Oh dear. Well, there was me worried that we were going to get boarding crews. I think we kept ourselves suitably occupied. We should have a look at some stuff for the arrival, just in terms of like where we're going to park and things. That was a short taxi. Bloody hell, when we flew the other day, they had a short taxi. That one's even shorter. Look at that. Landed 01, literally vacated onto stand. Ugh, what is that Europe car livery?
396 requesting descent and around 5 miles.
Thank you, Crooks. That's kind of you, mate. Yeah, she's doing really well. I tell you what, actually, on that note, folks, I'm just going to go and check in on Mama Chew, make sure she's good. I'll just tell ATC as well. But I'll just go and check in, make sure she's okay, and I might get myself another drink as well. Springbok 343, just going to be away from the cockpit for about 2 minutes or so.
No worries. Give me a call when you're back.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going to go and be right back. I might go and just get myself another drink, go and check on Mama Chew, make sure she's all doing good, and I'll be back in a moment.
Link 672, Canberra says leave the cockpit about 5 minutes.
Link 672. First report your mark number, please.
Say again for Link 672.
First, what is your mark number?
Mark is 0.82, Link 672.
Link 672. First reduced to mark decimal 75. Then it's approved. Give me a call when you're back.
Mark 75 at Link 672. We'll call back when back Link 672.
South Africa Control, Air France 256, Air France 256, passing 140, climbing to 160. Air France 256, hello, climb 2, flight level 310. 310, Air France 256.
Chat, I got something cool. In out of focus there. I've got an iniBuilds or an iniBuilds chocolate. Yeah, you heard me right. I've got iniBuilds chocolate. I've also got my iniBuilds pen. I've got all sorts of other things. I've got an iniBuilds lanyard. I've got an iniBuilds mug. I've got an iniBuilds t-shirt. I'm going full sellout mode. Oh. Very good. We've not got that long to go to the top of the descent now. Oh, yes, it survived. Oh. It's a little bit smangled. Chill.
Southwest 600, you still maintaining mark decimal 78?
How do I turn this off? There we go. You folks know what I'm like. I hate eating on camera. Oh, it's got like wafer in it.
Maintain mark decimal 79 or greater.
79 or greater for Springbok 343, and we're back with chocolate as well, so we'll send you some in the post.
Please do. Looking forward to it.
pleasing. I think ATC wants to go to bed because he's like 7-9 or greater.
Surface 313, my apologies. Foxtrot to the bay. Great day.
Oh, that was yummy. It was like chocolate with wafer.
Surface 600, maintain Mach decimal 79 or greater.
79 or greater.
It was like a Kit Kat, but better.
Surface 3906, descent 2, flight level.
Was it from the social event? Yeah, it was.
160 for Surface 396.
JW, thank you for another cheer. Thank you, mate. What? Have I heard about the new sport called quiet tennis? No. Can you please tell me all about this new sport? It's one of those jokes that is just, you just don't even respond to. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. But it's made me laugh, so we'll call it a good joke. JW, thank you for the 200 bits. I'm going to be going around badminton next Wednesday saying that to every single person now. But I will replace tennis with badminton. Very good. Very good. Right, what's the weather? Straight down the runway at 9 knots. So I've basically got no excuse. Cav OK, temperature 16, QNH 1022. Minima for the ILS Zulu 19er today is 347. Thank you, mate. Very generous again. 347. And it's giving us a transition level of 7.5. The actual is 8.5 according to the ATIS. So we'll stick that into there. How long's the runway? $3,200 meters. We'd like to get off at Charlie if we can. But we'll go auto rate low, and that's fine. Cool. So we're at Mach decimal 79. We'll do that in the descent as well. Mac, if you're ahead of us, we'll go. Well, I'll go 0.79/290 in the descent for your planning, Mac, if you want to do the same. Cool. Beautiful. Oh no. God, Atom, I don't think that's gonna work, mate. You're trying to link to a channel, so I don't think that will work. So top of descent, everybody, in what? About 16, 17 minutes? So not long to go at all. We've already been in the air an hour and 17 minutes, so we're all good. Quick briefing then. So we've just been given a direct straight to the centre fix for the ILS 19er. We shouldn't really have any concerns about terrain in towards that point. Should all be good. We should get the glide slope latest of 8.9 dimmy out from the VOR. 8.3 miles from landing, which is at 3,000 feet. The go around is 4,500 with, interestingly, a left turn back towards the VOR. We're going to be landing on 19er, so southerly runway, so we'll aim to vacate at Charlie today. And then I don't mind if we don't get the exact stand. The real one parked on Alpha 12, but we'll just enter in via Bravo and park up anywhere out there. Any questions? No? Good. Fit. Sorted. We're good. Who was that with the follow? That was Bartolopio. I hope I pronounced that correct. Thanks for the follow, mate. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, and Choco with a cheer. Thank you, Choco. No message, but just a cheer. Thank you very much indeed for the 100-bit cheer. That's very, very kind of you indeed, mate. Very, very kind. Right, where's my phone? Let me just check if I've got an email that I'm waiting on all day. All day. Where is Timmy? Don't know, mate. I do not know.
FHE 69, descend to flight level 110, landing runway 24.
I'm sure he's curled up asleep somewhere warm, knowing Timmy. Knowing Tim. Cool.
FHE 96, descend to flight level 110, landing runway 24.
FHE 96, 110, landing runway 24 for King Shaka.
It's crazy that we're at Mach decimal 79 at flight level 360 and our ground speed is only 370 knots. That's just disgusting. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. You miss Timmy disengaging the autopilot? Yeah, he never really comes down into the studio anymore. He's kind of got his spots that he goes. He usually will stay in particular spots throughout the day, depending on where the sun is shining through the window. So first thing in the morning, the sun shines through the window in Mama Chewy's room, so he'll be on Mama Chewy's bed or on the floor in there. And then as the sun kind of gets towards midday, it'll go through another window on the landing, so he'll lie on the landing, and, you know, and then he'll go in the conservatory later in the day. Basically, just he's a sun worshipper, is that cat. So he tries to follow that. Cork to Milan. Oh, the weather's horrible, is it? We've hardly seen a cloud on this flight. Look at the South Africa is just so gorgeous to fly over. Look at that. That looks stunning. Absolutely gorgeous views for us. Your cat is doing that right now? Yeah. Just worshipping the heat. Worshipping the heat.
Link 672 back in the cockpit.
Link 672, thank you. Just confirm your main.
And then he spends most of the night in with me on my bed, or literally in bed.
Link 672.
Okay, Link 672 reduced now, Mach decimal 72 or less.
Max now decimal 72, link 672.
Or less.
In 2024, we'll be able to see the wildlife in South Africa. Now that's going to be a lot of fun. I think that's going to be one of those aspects that, like, at first I wouldn't think that I would do a lot of, but actually I'll probably have really good fun with it. Can you imagine, like, actually being able to do, like, safaris in MSFS 2024? Like, we're going to actually be able to do that. You can actually set up, like, your own scenario to do a safari trip. And then especially if you've got things like, you know, the buggy that Parallel 42 did, you know, like, you can do it on the ground as well. So there's going to be so many more cool things like that. I know, like, some people are like, oh, you know, like, why have we got wildlife before we've got another thing? But it's like, it's not how it works. It's not how it works.
Decimal 79 and cancel speed once the descent begins, Sapphire 600.
I don't know what we're going to stream tomorrow. We could do more Joburg stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Actually, to be honest, tomorrow's stream is really going to depend on what time I get back from the hospital. So I've got to take Mama Chewy for a check tomorrow, 1 week after her surgery, just so they can see how she's getting on. And the appointment isn't until 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And knowing Oxford traffic and stuff like that, you know, we could be home by 4 o'clock, we could be home by 6 o'clock. I've got no idea yet. So I will probably have to come up with a few different ideas and just go live with whatever I can tomorrow. So yeah, I'm not too, I'm gonna be, I was even looking at potentially doing an overnight long haul, so there is the possibility for that, to do a nice overnight long haul. So if I can, we'll do that, because I think that would be good fun. I'd quite like to do an overnight long haul tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Link S672, can leave the cockpit since you want me to grab
FAOR may join in, yeah. I'll let you all know on Discord tomorrow. I'll try and keep you all updated on YouTube with what the plan is.
Link S672.
Yeah, that's approved. Report back.
I think that'll be fine. How do I open the NVIDIA filters thing? No, that's not a dumb question at all. No worries. So you need to have NVIDIA GeForce Experience installed, which is this software. On that note, actually, it looks like I've got a driver update to do, so I need to do that. But yeah, you need this software installed, and then you need to activate this. Can you see where it says Open In-Game Overlay? Or you need to activate the NVIDIA overlay, the in-game overlay. Once you've activated it, it's Alt-Z. Alt-Z, and then just game filter. Or, well, actually, it's Alt-F3. There you go. And then you do it through there. Yeah, well, to be honest with you, Johannesburg Heathrow long haul is not going to be long enough. How long is that flight? That's not as long of a flight as you think it is. I think we'd be like needing to take off at midnight just to land at 10 a.m. the next morning, right?
396 Guinness 1015. Please repeat my descent altitude.
Traffic 396 descent to
I got this bug recently with this where it'll faff and it won't let me type. Yeah, exactly as I expected. The flight from Johannesburg to London isn't long enough. It's only 10.5 hours. So we need to like take off at bloody midnight just to land at like 10:30 the next morning. I could see if there's other ridiculously long flights from Joburg. Crazy stutters? I don't have any, mate, so I don't know. See, even that's not that bad. Joburg to Sydney is only like 11 to 11.5. Oh, Atlanta. That's in an A350, though. Oh, really, Lilo? Oh, my God. Did Delta have 777-300s? And to be fair, the Atlanta scenery isn't that great. Oh! Oh! What's the return trip time? Because I'd rather land and take off in day. That's a potential. That is a potential. New York to Joburg. 14 hours. Yeah, it's literally just water the whole time, pretty much. Until you're over, like, Namibia. Well, that's a potential. As I say, I'm not going to confirm that we're going to do an overnight long haul tomorrow. Because I don't know what my plans are yet for the weekend. But I think there is a good chance of that. And obviously, well, if we were going to do Newark to Joburg, we probably wouldn't want to be departing Newark until like 10 p.m. UK time. So that would, I'd definitely be home by then from the hospital, I'd imagine. And we haven't done, to be fair, we haven't done a flight in the Horizon 787 for ages. The only issue with if we do it in the United 787 is step climbs, because you can't do automated step climbs in the 787. So we might do it in the 777 for that reason, just so we can do step climbs. I'll have a look. I'll have a look. Yeah, there's like Hong Kong, but if that's only 12.5 hours, that's not quite long enough. Usually when I do like an overnight long haul, it's really going to need to be like 14 hours minimum. They fly the triple to Cape Town. Yeah, but we want to do Johannesburg because it's the new iniBuilds scenery release for Joburg. Let's have a look. Speedbird's got a screenshot for us. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I think Cathay fly Joburg from Hong Kong. Yeah, but somebody said that flight's only like 11 and a half hours or something. No, it doesn't look like they do. Oh, well, they're doing a 350, not a triple. 12 and a half hours, yeah. It's not long enough, really. That's not long enough for an overnight long haul for us. I think Newark would be our only option if we did Joburg. I did have another idea for another long haul if we were going to do one, but we don't have to. I can do that another time. I don't know if there's a scenery for St. Helena. It's a good question. One of my dearest friends is actually from the island of St. Helena. I'd love to visit there. Isn't a long haul anything over 7 to 8 hours? No, I'm classifying for the sake of me if I'm doing an overnight flight. If I'm doing an overnight flight, 14 hours is like the minimum. Because like if I want to land at say midday, then I need to take off at like 10 p.m. the day before. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, Atlanta is, but the Atlanta scenery isn't amazing. We could do Atlanta, but yeah. I'd rather do Newark, to be honest. It's better scenery. It's Drzecki scenery. I think it's better scenery. We're almost at the top of the descent, folks. We're getting there now. This headwind's starting to annoy me. It's like 117 knot headwind. It's ridiculous. Yeah, we already looked at JFK. Wait, it's not JFK. It would be Newark. Newark do it with United. We've looked at that. So we do this. We might switch out the 787 for a 777, but that would be it. It doesn't look like anybody does JFK as a real-world flight. Hey, hi, pharmacist. 52 months. Thank you, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Nay, nice. Oh, mate, enjoy it. I'm sure you will. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. Thank you so much for the, God, 52 months sub. That's a ridiculous time, isn't it? 4 years and 4 months. Cheers, bud. Vegas to Joburg. Yeah, I don't think anybody does that, though. It's not a real world. You know me, I'm a bit of a stickler for, like, real world routes and stuff. A lot of the time. Yeah, that's fine. So, all right. So we've got this. So, if we do an overnight long haul tomorrow, I'm not even going to promise that we do one, but if we do an overnight long haul tomorrow, we will either do Newark to Joburg, or I will do another long haul that I had in mind that will be a surprise if we do it.
Level 160,
but that Newark to Joburg does sound very tempting. Now, there is a VACTIM event for Joburg. I almost don't know if I want to get caught up in that. Let me just see when it is. Oh, it's on Sunday, so it's fine. Cool. Get the old Chewy. I haven't got any of my Chewy liveries in MSFS apart from the Tor livery and stuff, really. Yeah, I'd like to do them. I'd like to get them all updated. Oh, look at that view! I want to fly the 727 again next week because that's been updated and had quite a lot of fixes in now. I really enjoyed the long haul that we did last weekend, that Frankfurt JFK split stream. You know what? I need to get a screenshot of this. Absolutely gorgeous. Air China, yeah, it's not long enough really, 12 and a half hours. So it's not going to be long, and we're going to be requesting descent. On that note, let's just put that to below. You've had a few freeze over Greenland. Oh, really?
Surface 600, contact Cape Town now, 119.7. Happy landings, bye-bye.
19.7 for Cape Town. See you next time. FAOR 600.
So 19.7. Longer flights to Cape Town, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I quite like the idea of that. We haven't done a Newark flight for ages, so Newark to Joburg. Would you guys be happy with me subbing out the 787 for the 777 then, just so that we can do step climbs and things? I'm kind of in the mood for the triple. Beijing to Joburg is 14 hours. Air China used it. Ooh. Don't think I've got Beijing scenery. Yeah, the Atlanta scenery for MSFS isn't amazing. That's why I'd rather do Newark. Do the triple. Cool. I love the 787. Considering where the 787 was when MSFS first released to where it is now, it's like it's not even the same aircraft. The only reason why I'm not going to use the 787, literally the only reason, is because it's not got auto step climbs. We could still do the flight without auto step climbs. It's certainly got the range to do it. But, yeah. Plus, we'll also have auto saves with the triple. Springbok 343, request descent.
Springbok 343, descent to flight level 200.
Descent flight level 200, Springbok 343. Okay, managed. Speed. Oh, not this song. I'm sick of this song. And then flight level 200, down we go after 1 hour 36 minutes in flight. Let's make our way down to Cape Town, everybody. Hey! Oh my god. Nick Creative, 97 months, mate. Goodness gracious. My goodness gracious me. That's a long ass time, isn't it? Thank you very much indeed for the 97-month sub. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. So that should mean you'll be at 100 before the end of the year, right? Trackley, how you doing? Good to see you. Hello, mate.
Survey 396, runway 24, the surface wind is 200 degrees, 15 knots, clear to land.
Love that we've had all this ATC. They're staying up late tonight. Thrust idle. Down we go with that disgusting headwind. Yeah, it would literally be like Christmas.
Link 672, turn left heading 270.
Left 270, link air.
I hate waiting for emails. It's like my #1 pet peeve.
Mark 343, cancel the speed.
Cancel the speeds. We were at 343. It's fine. We're just gonna go as we are. So, well, if we, I guess if we clear this. So, yeah, there we go. Cool. Barto, how you doing? Good to see you, bud. Hope you are well. Hope you are well. Right. Is there anything else we need to do? Not really. It's saying we've got 20 minutes to landing, and that's just because of this disgusting headwind. Absolutely disgusting. But it does mean we stream for longer, so we can't complain, right? Oh, it's still like 105 knots, Joey. You're tempted to buy a new PC for MSFS 2024, but your brain is also like, what if it's super buggy? But the thing is that, you know, obviously we've still got 2020, and you're still going to be able to use 2020, even if 2020, even if you don't want to use 2024 for a bit. So we're going to be supporting dual titles.
343, descend to flight level 160.
Send flight level 160 for Springbok 343. 160. There it is. We certainly hope it's not going to be a buggy mess. We certainly hope you're all going to enjoy it. Oh, look, the Phoenix is doing that thing it does again. Alright, it's going to sit at the bottom of the speed tape now. Oh, is it not going to do it? Is it going to rise it back up? We're like 15 knots below. MSFS Chewy certified.
Link 672. Turn
No.
right, heading 290.
It's going to do it again.
Heading 290.
Is that realistic? The A320 can do it, but I feel like the Phoenix does it way too more than it should do. It is certainly possible in the real world one, but from what my understanding of it is, it happens on way too often of an occurrence in the Phoenix. Johan's here on YouTube. How you doing, Johan? Good to see you, mate. Had some biltong today. I haven't had any biltong, but good lord, that stuff is good. No, Miko, I don't know. DJ Arthur King, thanks for the follow, mate. Thank you. Very, very kind. Welcome, mate.
385, runway 26, clear for takeoff, step between 26 is 15 now.
Amazing. Once again, folks, I know I always say it, but, well, I always say it because I always mean it. Thank you all so much for tuning in, whether you are here just for 5 minutes, whether you've been here the whole stream. You folks are awesome. I really appreciate you all taking time out your day to watch the stream. I hope it's been a fun, entertaining one. Obviously, it's been a longer flight with these dastardly headwinds, but the views have been awesome. We've had full ATC, new scenery, giveaway, memes galore. And we'll be back tomorrow as well for more fun.
5 minutes, so continue with Unicom 1 to 2 days for late. Happy landing.
I've built on what your teeth does. It's when the Simfest boys get...
Unicom 1 to 2 days for late when the captain's ready. Lucky evening.
It's when like the Simfest boys get all the spicy ones. And then their stomachs just go crazy. It's bad enough at World Flight with half the Simfest team and their stomachs anyway, but then when spicy biltong gets added into the mix, oh my lord.
Rock G43, contact Cape Town now, 119 at decimal 7. Happy landing, bye-bye.
19-7 for Springbok 343. Thanks so much. You have a great evening and hope the event goes well on Sunday.
Ditto on that, my friend.
Amazing. What a legend. What a legend. Love this ATC that we've had today. Again, the ATC in South Africa. If you guys have got time on Sunday, you should absolutely join the event into Joburg. The ATC is always so freaking good here. Right, ATIS is information Oscar. Cape Town, good evening. Springbok 343 descending through flight level 230 for 160, direct centre fix for 19 with information Oscar.
Springbok 343, good evening, radar.
Lovely. World Flight is the first full week of November. So you'll know when World Flight is for every year because it's always the first full week of November. So it starts on November the 2nd this year and ends on November the 9th. Round is 219. I will be there for the full week. How much flying I'll be doing, I don't know because we'll obviously only be 2 weeks out from launch of MSFS 2024, but I'll be there. Am I doing the event on Sunday? I don't believe I will be. Normally, I'm not streaming on weekends because it's my family time. I work like 60-hour weeks. So Saturday and Sunday are my, get away from flight sim times and my chill times. But my mum's just recovering from some surgery that she had last Friday. So at the moment, I'm spending some more time at home just making sure she's okay and helping her with her recovery. So there is the chance for a stream on Sunday and things this week, but I'm not gonna. I'll probably take it off. I think I need today to just zonk. But yeah, we're likely going to be doing a stream Saturday morning at this rate. So yeah. An Air Botswana flight, nice. Yeah, there's biltong. Like we have local markets here, and like there's always a biltong stand. So yeah. It's a big compliment for our ATC boys. Yeah, the ATC here is always awesome. It's again, it's one of those regions. I love flying in South Africa because I don't fly in South Africa anywhere near as much as I should do on VATSIM. But whenever I do, it's like we always get ATC. And there's always really good vibes with the ATC. The ATC is always good. And they just have a laugh, you know. So I love it here. Look at these views. Look at that.
No.
That looks
Triple
insane.
343, descend 50 to 509, ILS 19er.
Expect the ILS 19er to send for level 90, Springbok 343. Thanks, Virtual HD. That's really kind of you, mate. Yeah, she's doing really well, mate. Really well.
5,000 feet.
I don't know how to feel about garlic biltong. I'm boring. Oh, surprise, surprise. I'm boring, but I just normal biltong for me. I'm good. It makes sense there are a lot of South Africans in the UK. Yeah, but it's like suddenly there's just been this surge of biltong stands recently. Oh yeah, Miku, it'll be one of those things that you'll be like, oh my god, this is amazing when you try it, but the concept of it is awful. Pineapple on pizza. How dare you? Now that is a crime.
600 descend altitude 3,000 feet.
That is a
3,000,
crime.
600.
And nobody will change my mind on that. Will the MSFS 2024 price go up after launch? Nope. Don't know why it would go up. No, mate. I feel like I should probably get the terrain radar on, shouldn't I, really, here? Right, let's put the seatbelt signs on. Ready for landing. And then I'll probably play one more song. And then we'll get ready. You love pineapple on pizza so much? Yeah. I'm a barbecue pizza guy.
Springbok 343, descend altitude 7,000 feet, QNH 1019.
7,000 feet on QNH 1019, Springbok 343. I should get an updated meta, shouldn't I? Actually, I like this song, but it's so overplayed here, so let's skip it.
600, left turn 220, clear on left 19.
Left 230, clear to the ILS 19er, Supper 600.
What's that, JW? I bet it's a Rickroll knowing you. So 180 degrees 11 knots, so still pretty much straight down the nose. QNH is 1019. Yeah, as we've got temperature is still 16. Good. Oops. Yeah, no, it's fine. Perfect. Okay, so we've got 7,000 on local QNH 1019 is set once, twice, 3 times. Seatbelt signs on. Perfect. Snarky puppy. Oh yes, the Metropole Orchestra. Very good. I'll let you off the hook. Trust restored. What scenery for Cape Town? So I've got an enhancement for the scenery that's included in the deluxe edition of MSFS 2020. I'll link it here. It's on flightsim.to. It's really good. So it's just a freeware package on top. Does the job for me. Oh, I'd love to visit. Johan on YouTube says about visiting IRL. I'd love to visit Joburg and, well, South Africa in general. And in there, Pushka, good to see you, mate. How are you? You really want biltong now? We've got everybody in the mood for it, don't we? Got everybody in the mood for a bit of biltong. How many of you folks haven't had biltong? Can we get a show of hands, please? How many of you haven't had the delightful gloriousness that is biltong? Who is Bill? Kill Bill. What a film. I haven't seen those films for a couple of years.
Springbok 343, descend altitude 5,000 feet.
Send 5,000 to Springbok 343. Let me see if I can find it. So this is biltong. It might not look advertising, but oh my god. The only way I can describe it is it's kind of like beef jerky, but it's not. Imagine beef jerky, but not, and better. That's the only way I think I can describe it.
6672 descend flight level 5,000.
Your wife's a bit... Oh, really? Oh, there you go. You got biltong daily. Love it.
600.
Yeah, beef jerky is nowhere near as good as biltong, but I'm just trying to like give an easy comparison.
Clear land runway 19, Sapphire 600.
So good. Does that mean we can destroy the runway? No. You have no idea what beef jerky tastes like. Ah. Well, don't try it. Try biltong instead. Why is it now suddenly saying that we're super high? I was going to turn off the music, wasn't I? And I think now's a good time to do so. So let's turn that down. Let's concentrate a bit. Yeah, biltong is much better than beef jerky. Hey, Lucky! 26 months, hello, mate! The absolute legend that is Lucky Shot 1. Thank you so much for 26 months, my friend. Goodness gracious. Appreciate you, bud. Hope you're well.
Springbok 343, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
Send 3,000 feet, Springbok 343. Because now it's going to try to slow us down even though we're slightly above the profile.
Lane 672, FF 270.
Beautiful. This is looking gorgeous. It's always worth it on this trip when you get this arrival.
Springbok 343, left turn 230 degrees clear, less 19.
Left 230 degrees, cleared, ILS approach 19. Springbok 343.
Lane 672, left turn 270.
I'm going to use a bit of speed brake. I want to get that flap in. You need to get flap one down really here.
Lane 672, radar.
Flaps one. Malva pudding. No, never heard of that. Never heard of it. I'll have to ask Capaz.
Survey 600, welcome to Cape Town, contact ground 121.9.
121.9 for ground, Sapphire 600, see you next time.
Here we go, max safely down. I've got to keep using the speed brake because we're struggling to slow. Ah, there we go, a bit of bingo. Lock GS.
Lane 672, radar.
So go around altitude is 4,500. Come on, get that speed down. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Hey, Saw, 2 years! Thank you so much, mate. The mask goes on. Thank you very much indeed for the 2-year sub with the Prime. Flaps 2.
672, no worries.
Thank you so much, mate. Welcome back. Good timing. We're actually going to pause the alerts for landing now.
672, no worries at all. Do you need some time?
Stay safe, mate. Stay safe. I'm sure you will, my dude.
You kind of got far with your microphone and going 672.
Stay safe. Thank you, bud.
672, no worries. Do you, can I get back in for the ILS now, or do you need some time?
Well, I can go into the ILS now, link 672.
Gorgeous. Look at this. Stunning.
Let's turn 230.
Let's turn 230, link 672.
I might go gear down a little bit earlier just to help because we're rather pacey. We've got 8 miles, so we're fine.
2,500.
That's the 2,500 call anyway. You'll be more than fine. Ah, good stuff, mate. What's your LOD? I think it's about 150. Flaps 3. It does it automatically, Batang. It's an IAE engine thing. Specific to the IAE engines. I don't specifically know why. See, it's not like actually in the place there and the actual thing. Oh, hello. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's a little tidbit of information, that one. Hey, 5 miles? Stunning views. Look at this.
Springbok 343 with
There we go.
180 degrees, 11 knots from the 19er, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 19er, Springbok 343. Flaps full. Absolutely beautiful. God, it's been so long since we've done an approach into Cape Town like this. Look at that. Well worth the long flight time, eh? Okay, flat full landing, no blue on the ECAM memo. We're clear to land, all the lights are on. Here we go.
1,000.
Yeah, autopilot's out. Wish me luck. Hey, I was hoping you'd pop in today. We've just been discussing biltong. It's the one and only Mr. Durka himself. Brendan, hello, buddy. A classic route, one that I'm sure you have done hundreds of times over the years.
Link to descent altitude 3,000 feet.
500.
Link 672 altitude 3,000 feet.
2 white, 2 red on the Pappies. Touch high on the glide slope on the PFD. I'm happy with the profile though. I think we're looking good. You have your own biltong now for the brewery. Oh my gosh. I still need to come and visit you, don't I? Even though I don't drink, I'll come and have some biltong. I'm going to buy some biltong from you any day.
200.
Oh! That's interesting.
Minimum.
God just decided the clouds didn't exist anymore. Oh, they're back.
100.
Link 672 on your present heading, you're clear to the ILS runway 19.
20. Retard.
Clear for the ILS runway 19, link 672.
5.
I told you, look at the end of the runway. Spoilers. Reverse screen. Visa. I told you, look at the end of the runway. I don't just make those things up. 70 knots, manual brakes. 60 knots, forward idle. Are you a Jamie on that? Oh, were you actually? Oh, mate, we need to. Have you still got my number? I need to text. I've still got the same phone number that I've had for a good few years, so you should still have my number. I'll have to organise something. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. There we go. We'll make it off easily at Charlie. 1 hour and 58 minutes. Exactly what the flight plan told us. There we go, everybody. Welcome down to Cape Town. Did we all enjoy that? Oh, you do. Awesome.
Link 672, just make an amendment, make a right turn heading 230, that will get you on the ILS.
230 for the ILS, link 672.
See Matt on stand over there. Oh, Springbok 343 vacating 19 at Charlie.
Springbok 343, welcome to Cape Town, 121.9 for ground. Have a safe one tonight.
21.9 for ground. Hope you enjoy the event if you're involved on Sunday. Thanks so much.
Cheers, man.
Brilliant. Right, 21.9. We'll set 3 minutes for a bit of single engine. And good evening, Springbok 343 vacated 19 at Charlie, just turning right on Bravo.
Springbok 343, welcome to Cape Town. Continue taxi to stand Alpha 12.
Continue taxi straight ahead, Alpha 12, Springbok 343. Right, chat, you know what time it is. We have had full ATC today, and they have been absolutely bloody brilliant. I love flying on VATSIM in South Africa. I cannot state it enough. They always do such an amazing job. So please, 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 especially because some of them have stayed up quite a bit late, and we get a lot of I love VATSIMs in the chat. Even if you don't actually sub here and you don't have the emote, just any sort of appreciation for the controllers that we've had today on VATSIM. You folks know how we do things around here. We hugely appreciate all of their efforts, and they've done another fine job this evening. And there we are. We're down in Cape Town, everybody. Beautiful. Oh! Bit of a stutterer. Okay, so we're going Alpha 12, which isn't far away, so we're not going to do single engine. We'll just get the APU started up. That's all good, that's all good. I'll turn off that time, to be honest. There's Alpha 15. Yeah, we need to go to Durban again soon. It's been ages. That Joburg to Durban rotation we'll do soon, because it's only like 50 minutes or so to an hour each way. So we'll do that one soon. Okay, Alpha 12's clear. It looks like there's the correct aircraft hopefully on the screen. So I'll turn off the taxi light. And there we go. I don't know, Budo. Sorry, mate. Not something that I'm involved with. Has it got A320? Yes, it does. Pleasing. iniBuilds Cape Town. To be fair, I actually think this default scenery is not too bad with the enhancement. It certainly does the job. I'd certainly prefer to have an iniBuild scenery here. And Namibia, yeah, we flew to, again, forgive my pronunciation, we flew to Windhoek, I think it was, not a couple of months ago, and it was gorgeous. In Namibia. There we go. Okay, parking brake is set, APU's available for us. Mac is parked just across there. And there we go, engine shut down. So ready for the A321 Neo? There's where? It's an A321 LR, just to confirm, chat. Yeah. Oh, look at the park! Oh yes. Oh yes. I'll take that any day of the week. Okay, beacon light off, seatbelt sign off. That can go off. Let's go and take our way in squawk mode, Charlie. Sorry? Pardon? No, 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 no. How do I reset you? Just go away, GSX.
Departure
No.
checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Fucking GSX. Why can't I restart you? No! Could you imagine if it had like disregarded the chocks and everything and actually started pushing us back? Could you imagine? Actually, yes, I could, knowing GSX. I could absolutely imagine it. Bloody thing. We love it. We hate it. It's a love-hate relationship. There we go. There's the jetway. It's fine. We're good. We're sorted. Oh, I forgot to do a bloody replay. I keep forgetting to. Sorry, chat. Hey, and there's the air link safely down. Oh, nice livery. And there's Matt in his sapphire livery. So yeah, as I say, this scenery is literally just the deluxe version that you get in MSFS 2024. And then somebody's made a really good enhancement package for it on flightsim.to. I've paid for way worse scenery than this, so I think it does an awesome job. Certainly good enough for me. MSFS, did I say 2024? Sorry, can you tell that it's on the brain at the moment? MSFS 2020. I'm sure it will be in 2024, but the deluxe scenery in MSFS 2020. Did I say 2024? Can you tell my brain is fried from speaking about it so much? And then, yeah, it's... where is it? Oh, I've closed it down now. It's on flightsim.to. It's on flightsim.to. Right, let's go and have a peek at Volanta. Look at that direct that we got. We literally departed out and got a right-hand turn direct 400 nautical miles. And then we got a direct to the centre fix later. You don't get much more of a straight line on a flight than that, do you? Oh, well, happy with that. So, yeah, flight time 1 hour 57 from wheels up to wheels down. Block 2 hours 12. Landing rate 192.7 with a landing G-force of 1.0. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. And, yeah, I mean, slightly over to the left at most, but right on the markers. I told you, folks, when we were having the conversation earlier on. Over the piano tiles, 50 feet. Look at the end of the runway. It works. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. There it is. Amazing. Yes, gear snob. Yeah. Should be able to, hopefully. Oh, right. Chat, I am going to finish up there then, my friends. What an awesome stream that was. Thank you all so much for keeping me company on the 2-hour flight from the brand new iniBuilds Joburg scenery to Cape Town. A longer flight today, but a good one. Again, if you haven't already heard the news, the iniBuilds Johannesburg OR Tambo International Airport scenery releases for you all tomorrow. Price on the iniBuilds store will be £14.99 without any like additional VAT and all of those delightful crap that we have to include. But that's going to be the price. So it's not an expensive scenery for an absolutely awesome one. They have also confirmed that it's going to be a free upgrade to MSFS 2024. So it's literally a no-brainer. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know exactly in what capacity yet. I'm thinking we will most likely do this overnight long haul tomorrow night. So that could mean that I go live quite a bit later in the evening, like 8:30, 9 p.m. And then obviously hopefully stream on Friday as well. Stream on Saturday as well. I will confirm all of that tomorrow with a full plan and full timings tomorrow in my Discord server. So if you haven't, for whatever reason, joined the Discord server, please do so. Please come and say hello to us on my Discord server. It's where I post all the bits and bobs about scheduling and when I'm live and all of those things as well. So that's there. I love you all. I hope you know it. Thank you all so much for being such amazing human beings. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. I hope you found it entertaining. It's certainly... I've been tired and all sorts of things, and there's just been so much going on. And so when I can just get on a stream and just... and chill out, it does me a world of good. So I hope you know how much I appreciate all of you. Right, I'm going to shut up, have a shower... and go to bed and start all again tomorrow. So I will see you again tomorrow for a stream of some sort. Thank you all again. Very much appreciate you. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, folks. Good night. Happy landings.